Would you fuck Lopunny?
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that, Jordan?
I mean, I do.
You just sat down.
Clearly. I was clearly bored with the conversation you were having, so I made the conversation better. So, back to my question. Would you fuck Lopunny?
No!
Why?
It's a giant rabbit.
Would you fuck
He's too gay
Lopunny?
for that shit.
Yes, because she's not an animal. Well,
But-
she is, but not...
Bullshit.
She doesn't have the mind of an animal like a Lopunny does.
Neither does a Lopunny. It has the mind of a Pokemon.
A Pokemon is an animal.
A Pokemon is capable of complex emotions such as love, hatred, and various other human emotions,
So are dogs.
but not to the same degree that a human is.
I don't know, man.
Not only that, but Lopunnies also have creative problem solving, which dogs do not.
Monkeys do. Am I gonna fuck a monkey?
I mean, you what kind of monkey?
Oh my god.
To be fair, Phenom, you set yourself up for that one. I'm just surprised that Jor took it to the end zone.
We're talking about a really sexy monkey.
I just... What the fuck, man?
So anyway, back to my conversation. So you would fuck Lola Bunny, who is a humanoid bunny.
Yes.
But you would not fuck Lola Bunny, or you would not fuck Lopunny because she's a humanoid bunny.
I wouldn't fuck Lopunny because she's
Would
a
you fuck
human...
carnivore?
No.
What's wrong with you?
It's a Pokemon.
But it's human-ish.
It's not the looks that is the issue.
You're asking the wrong questions here. Would you fuck a Ditto?
No!
It can literally shapeshift into a human.
That...
So
Be
can
literally anything you want.
You're
so
miss...
can Mew.
You're missing the issue here, okay? It's not how it looks, it's how it is.
What
If
about Mew?
Mew or
Yes.
Mewtwo?
No, Mew.
They're
Specifically Mew.
illegal.
Hey, Mew is thousands of years old.
No, not Mew.
And is also the only other Pokemon capable of transforming.
Mew is just an adorable tiny mouse cosmic thing. Kind
I
of?
don't think about mouse, but
Anyway, no. I would not fuck a Mew.
fuck a Mew.
It does not have an animal type.
Well, yeah, it's a god.
It's not a god, technically.
It's a godly being.
It is not a godly being.
How's it not a godly being?
It just exists.
What?
It gave birth to all the other Pokemon. That doesn't mean that it's a god.
That's the lore? I thought it created stuff.
Time out. Hold on.
No, that's Arceus.
No, yeah, but I think you just brought up a good point. Mew gave birth. Arceus created everything.
Yeah. Mew is the mother of all Pokemon.
Huh. Interesting.
This is Daddy.
And no, technically speaking, Mew had to birth Arceus, and then Arceus had to make everything. See, this is why we can't get into this kind of conversation, because it's honestly...
Don't think about the logistics too much.
How the fuck is the mother of God not a god?
Because we don't actually know
Elder
if...
being.
We don't actually know if Mew is the mother of God. Because we don't know which one technically came first.
Mew is Mary.
Mother Mary is Mew. Okay.
Oh, the Christians are gonna hate us today, and I don't give a fuck.
How? What is it?
Are you still harping about the whole thing with races not being evil now?
I would never harped on that, I just said that was dumb.
I was talking about Scorp, but yeah, I also think it's dumb.
Me? Yeah, no, fuck that. Some races should be evil.
Like orcs, which were quite literally created by a fucking evil god.
I really...
Not to mention they were based off Mongol. Not like modern Mongols, but, sack China Mongols.
I really don't see what the issue is. If you're so annoyed,
neither do I, actually.
if you're like, I do agree. I do think it's dumb. However, just fucking change the campaign. You're the dungeon master.
I'd like to mention one thing, Phenom.
Yeah.
The Drow were based on Nazis.
So?
Yeah.
So
I
what?
found that to be the greatest bit of knowledge.
So what?
Apart from the fact that Tabaxis are African. That is their base.
I still don't really see what's so important about it.
For me, it's the fact that everyone assumes the orcs are the black people.
Enough on that.
Emotional, damn it!
We're all here, by the way.
DND begins now.
Okie dokie.
Oh. Tauntaun, Thorgrim, and Hubert all get hit by attacks,
What?
Oh no.
and everybody that I just listed will take 18 points of damage.
Oh.
Oh no.
Got it.
Well, I'm down again.
Then, after taking your 18 points of damage,
What?
No, don't hug me.
Oh!
No! I don't like being hugged. Not by squid things.
these are mine
These are
now.
mine now. yeah. I thought the exact same joke.
As the Kraken has seemed to notice that there are pesky healers aboard the boat, so it's going to take its snack elsewhere.
Fuck it is.
Being here, it's a nice living boat.
Okay, so Ava will walk over towards the cannon, and while she does, she uses one of her. She only has one attack. Now that I think about it, she's a cleric. All right, she will She will walk over to the cannon before setting her foot on the back of it, angling it toward the Kraken. You all hear a loud boom as it goes off. Yep, that's gonna hit.
Oh god, the boat likes when it gets stepped on.
Oh boy.
And it always gets stepped on.
She stepped on it so well it made the cannon go off.
Alright, so 8d10 damage. As the cannon fires, dealing 44 damage to the Kraken. And you watch as the cannonball flies forward, slamming into the creature's chest, and you see a small pool of blood for its size begins trickling down as it roars out to the challenge. As it moves on to your turn, Jubilee.
Hold on. Jubilee.
Yes.
You can transform, right?
I have that ability still, yes.
Alright, hold on. I'll get you right on top of it.
What? Alright, I'll trust you. I don't know where you want me to turn into.
Big lizard thing.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
Alright. So what do you
I'll
do,
hold my
Jubilee?
action then.
Alright,
Hold my
I
action
need,
for when I get put up there.
I need a deck save from you, Adel, Sarday, and Patterson.
Oh shit.
As it's gonna use one of its legendary actions.
Hello, I am Kraken.
Because Adel Sarday was kind enough to yell out her plan
It speaks common?
to God and everybody.
It speaks common? I thought Krakens were just dumb animals.
No.
No, they're very smart.
I didn't
You
know.
clearly underestimated this.
Alright, so neither of you pass.
Oh boy.
Oh, wait.
What is a fuck it? What's a Kraken's challenge rating?
You guys don't need to know that. It's not important.
I know it, and I am very scared.
I mean, it depends on what Kraken we're fighting. If it's a juvenile, it's different from a full-grown. There's also the young, there's the baby, the elder, and if memory serves, there's also the Vessel Kraken.
18 points of lightning damage.
Oh.
as you hear it begin to roar and you see electricity sparking off its body before 3 bolts of lightning course at you, Patterson, and Adelsar Day, Jubilee.
What was the number? What was that number again?
18. Alright, so she is holding her action.
Holy fuck.
You know what? He's smart enough. He knows how to use a cannon. He'll aim it at the Kraken and fire. And this cannonball speeds towards it, and unlike the first one, crashes against its scales, and you watch as this ball of iron literally splints from the impact.
Oh.
Tauntaun, it's your turn. Roll a d20 for me, would you? Alright,
Well,
you have
fuck.
1 failed death save.
There's an imposter on the ship.
Uh-oh.
No, there isn't. Remember, he
Yeah,
can
those
split
aren't
into
imposters, those are echoes.
he can split into 3.
Oh, right. Never mind. I forgot he could do that.
Let's see. How am I gonna mark these as it goes?
Make them blue.
Nah, I'll make them buff. Yeah. Alright, so what's Squid? Squid doesn't know what to do. Squid is not a very confident person.
But his shadow minotaur friend.
Yeah,
Uh,
get it back.
In all honesty, if Maximus was here, Maximus would probably be in the water trying to wrestle this thing.
Yeah, probably. Come here, you little vermin.
Get over here! Alright, so... Okay.
Who wants squid for dinner?
He's going to try something. He doesn't know how well it's going to work because what he's fighting is a Kraken. Probably not going to work very well. Nope. So Squib mutters something and casts a spell. However, as the magic begins to roll over the Kraken, the same electricity courses over it as it seems to resist whatever Squid has intended on it. Then he's going to scurry over here. Okay, so now it is time for our good friend, our good old buddy here, Henderson. To make sure of something before I make a assumption. Because this something will depend on if he gets to fire off 3 cannons or only 2 cannons.
Would prefer 3.
I'm looking at the wrong book. Henderson and his two echoes will each walk up to cannon before aiming it at the Kraken and fire.
Nice.
Sick, I love that.
The first cannonball speeds forward, bouncing off of the creature's thick hide once more, as it seems to be enjoying the pathetic attempt on its life, as the third cannonball slams against it, dealing no damage as well.
God damn it.
And all three from Henderson's volley seem to do nothing. Adelsarday, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Okay. I'll go over her. And I am going to pray to whatever gods are up above our listing that this works. And I'm going to cast Dimension Door. And I am right up. Oh, I'm under the token. Hold on. Here.
I think she wants
Yeah,
to
go
land
to,
on right.
put us high in the air if you can, or land. You can get ready to land.
Are you going on its back or high in the air?
I don't think I would I would be able to land, let alone survive, if we went too high up in the
Hold
air.
on to me. Just hold on to me.
You know what? Sure. I'll hold on to her. How high up in the air do you want?
I'll leave that up to you.
Alright, fall damage is a thing, but what if you landed on someone?
They would take the fall damage as well.
Yeah, I got temporary HP when I do the transformation, so.
Adelsarday doesn't, though.
Yes.
But that's why I said to hold on to me, so she'll be on top of me.
Yeah, if I'm riding
I take the
her.
impact.
You'd still fall the same distance, and when Jubilee comes to a stop, your body would slam into Jubilee's.
That is a good point.
You will
Physics.
still take the fall damage.
Physics is
Yeah,
cruel.
for your sake, never mind.
Okay, yeah, right on top of it then.
Okay.
And then, T-Rex time.
I will need both of you to roll dexterity saving throws before you get a chance to do this, though.
Oh boy, let's see.
Because you're trying to hop onto the back of a moving creature.
Ride that cowboy. I mean,
All right.
ride that cow. I mean,
Adelsarday, you land and you shuffle a bit, but you do not go down. Jubilee, you fall prone on its back.
Hey, that works.
Screw it. I'm here, though.
You
Alright.
still polymorph.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, let me heal.
Going
Oh
into
no.
T-Rex mode.
Oh
And
no.
you, how big do you go? Huge? Right?
I go to... excuse me. Huge, yeah.
You are now huge.
huge.
More.
Huge is one bigger.
What is it?
Yeah, dude.
No.
You have her set at
Wait.
large right now.
No, I didn't. No, I don't. This,
That's medium.
Medium, large, huge.
I'm getting screwed over.
Extra large.
I'm getting screwed over by the fucking Kraken here.
Hey man, if you want to make the Kraken that big, make the Kraken that big.
Guess what, Kraken? I'm on top now.
Oh dear.
God damn it. Stop
The
pumping everything you
problem with
see.
that is that it still has tentacles.
Which it is going to use because your held action was the polymorph, so you don't get an attack.
Hold on. I still have my other action.
You do still have your bonus action, yes.
Nice. I am going to... do I have this? Did I
Should have
get
done like a
this?
giant sharp marker or something.
Yes. Nice. Alright. So, I am going to use... what's it? So that would be... Healing word. Alright. So I'm going to use... what's your thing with spells again? Nothing above level... Second level?
Second level or lower.
I should have
Alright.
done this.
So, I'm going to use 2 sorcerer points, and I am going to cast Healing Word on, but make it level 2, and twinned. So,
Yeah, that technically works.
nice. So that will be 2d4 plus 3, and that will be towards... Thorgrim, how much health do you have?
About half.
Alright, that'll be towards Tauntaun and Thorgrim. Hold on. I want to reroll that. I've spent one more point so I can reroll that.
It's only one more point. Don't get another one.
What the
Are you fucking
Are you...
kidding me?
This has happened every time I've used empowered healing, I swear. Congratulations, Tauntaun, you have 7 HP again.
Who's the other person you're healing?
Thorgrim. I swear.
Yay, I have health.
Every time, it's 7 specifically.
I don't like the fact that he's getting violated. Tauntaun's doing the violation.
Okay, so that is your turn now?
Yes.
Cool, you're about to get 10.
Oh.
You've seen
I've
enough.
seen enough, and you're a drow elf too. I've seen enough where this is going.
No! Ah!
Well, 22 points of damage,
Oh. Yep.
and after you get everything situated, you see a shadow loom over you before a tentacle quickly wraps around you, pulling you here, and the Kraken still feels the big lump on its back as it moves to Hubert. Hubert will try to get free. He will choose to either... I know what Hubert's going to do. Hubert is going to use a bonus action. Wait, hold on. He'll appear over here. He needs to make a dex save. Hubert's fine. We'll go over here to try and get Naval Sarday out of the temple. Which may not work very well because he's not a very strong boy. But he's gonna try anyway. And he manages to just barely pull Adel Sarday out of the grip of the Kraken tentacle and pulls her onto its back.
Yeah, she's gonna cling onto Hubert. Ugh. I do not like tentacles.
You really should not have gotten onto its back, my lady.
You shouldn't have been grabbed by it, Hubert.
Wasn't my choice, this was yours.
Hello, I'm still here.
I can't help with you. Speaking of Thorgrim, it is your turn after all.
Indeed. And I would like to do what I do best. I would like to rager. And, I'm grappled, correct?
Correct.
What are the penalties to being grappled?
Technically the only downside is 0 movement speed, but I impose disadvantage on attacks as well.
Okay, well, I'm going to impose advantage to that disadvantage because I'm on quite reckless.
Okay.
So, normal attacks.
Yep.
Range from Amael.
That'll hit.
Roll for this. Advantage plus 4 plus big. Another 6 plus fire.
This one, as you swing down, slams into the tentacle. However, you feel it bounce off as you don't feel any give this time.
Ah, poopy-doo. I used my action and my bonus, and I have no movement, so I guess I'm just forced to chill here for a bit.
Alright. Goes to Kraken's turn. Kraken, feeling big thing on its back and two smaller things on its back, will begin to submerge.
What?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
And it is going to swim under the boat and resurface on this side, taking this guy with him, and taking this guy with him, and Adel Sarday and Hubert can swim just fine. I don't think T-Rexes can swim. Roll me in it.
I'm gonna quickly search that and see if I can. Hopefully.
I mean, they don't have a swim.
They don't have a swim speed, which means technically you can swim up to half of your speed, but given your sheer size and weight, I'm going to require an athletics from you.
And the fact that you have little spindly baby arms right now.
But she does have very big legs.
Very big legs and a tail.
Yeah, but the tail's not designed for aquatic.
Okay, so it's gonna just be a 7 plus my roll then. D20 plus 7, I'll just put that.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you are wading water, but you cannot. Which means
Doggy
you're not.
paddle.
Which means you aren't
The problem
sinking.
is I can't undo this either. I'm stuck as a T-Rex until I'm knocked out or whatever.
Alright, so that was its movement. Now it's going to use its action.
I'm gonna.
It's going to ponder what it wants. Which one it wants.
Which takes its whole turn. No.
And it has decided to go after Thorgrim, because Thorgrim's the one who's actively harming it.
Well, harmed it once. But...
Alright, so I know that definitely is. So it's going to bite you, Thorgrim.
Owie. No.
Oh, it's enough to get on or
Oh,
Okay, so you are going to take 23 points of piercing damage. And as you're hitting it with your hammer, you notice you're being slowly lifted into the air, and as you look down, you see the Kraken opening its mouth before the tentacle lets go of you, and it swallows you whole.
No, 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 no! Oh.
Oh, we're bound.
Well,
So,
Partially about memory serves, they can only ignore one thing at a time.
let's see. Creature swallowed in the grip. Ends while swallowed.
Should be towards the end, it says it.
It doesn't say it can do more than one, so.
I just thought it could do more than one because of how big it was, but whatever.
So, moves on to Ava's turn. She can't quite make it to a cannon, so she is going to use a bonus action smite and fan the hammer to see if she can try and make this thing throw Thorgrim up. Her attack plan. What?
Hydras are only a challenge rating 8.
Yep.
Neat.
Don't go looking up.
To challenge rating 9.
Yeah, but you have to be a beast with polymorph. Hydras are monstrosities.
Ah, that's true.
Yeah. Until you get the true polymorph and shape. Shape change is great. Tauntaun is going to learn shape change. Problem is, that's level spell.
assuming you survive.
Yes, assuming I survive that long. If I survive that long,
Sorry.
fuck all of you. I've got CR 20.
So she fires off the 6 bullets from her revolver, each one slamming into the creature, causing it to roar out. Now it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Throw him up, 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 throw him up.
Yeah, usually the same.
Throw him up, throw him up, throw him up, throw him up.
Alright.
Although a thought occurred.
So you see a lot of blood coming from the Kraken's mouth. However, you do not see a Thorgrim coming from the Kraken's mouth.
God damn it, Thorgrim! Why are you so delicious?
Jubilee, roll
All the bacon.
roll athletics for me.
Metal Sardine, how do you know you taste delicious?
Same thing.
All right. So you are wading water, my friend. You are a poor little
I can't undo
dinosaur.
this either.
You are a poor little dinosaur who doesn't know what to do.
Also, looking over the spell, it's not limited to beasts, by the way.
Is it not?
Polymorph, it's anything in my challenge rating.
Hold on, I think normal
Nat
polymorph-
20 on the cannon, bitches.
Hell yeah.
That's 80. That's 80 free damage.
Nice.
As Mark rushes over as electricity courses through his body, seeming to speed him up as he quickly aims the cannon at the Kraken, and with a very loud boom, you see electricity coursing along it, seeming to empower the blast. And with a big bang, Mark has officially dealt the most damage in a single attack, while I was
wasn't even here.
While I was controlling him.
What about
It all started with a big bang.
what about
Alright.
Thorgrim though? Is he out now?
As this cannonball hits it, this time the Kraken will paw. Thorgrim, roll a d4 for me.
Excuse me.
Thorgrim?
Oh, he's BRB.
Oh, is he? I'll roll the d4 for him. Okay.
Is he safe? Is he dead? Is he being alive?
He is launched from the Kraken's mouth 10 feet to the right of the Kraken in the water.
It'd be a real shame if Thorgrim couldn't swim.
You know what? I'll be nice since he's hurt. He goes on deck. Because I'm such a nice guy.
That you are.
Hey, Tauntaun, it's your turn.
Sweet, I can actually do things!
Or can you? Because it has legendary actions, so it can act at the end of Thorgrim's turn.
Will
and
it?
it's going to. 'Cause
Ah.
It's gonna yeet Tauntaun.
Where?
Yep, I'm gonna die again. Yay!
This bitch empty. Yay.
So it's gonna throw it at Ava, as Ava is currently being the most problematic person.
Well, thankfully for you, she threw you at the cleric, so...
Dealing
Again.
16 points of bludgeoning damage to the both of them, and Ava is knocked prone.
So,
You got bombed. You are no longer bored by the Kraken, and Tauntaun's got knocked out again. Speaking of Tauntaun, roll a d20 for me, Tauntaun.
does that have anything to do with 126 cannon damage?
Yeah, Mark rolled a crit with the cannon, so...
Nice. Good job, Mark.
Alright, you have one failed death saving throw, Tauntaun.
Again.
Okay, so, back to Squib. Will Squib do anything exciting this time? Probably not, but he'll try his best, guys.
There's a T-Rex off the other side just panicking and paddling.
Guys!
5, 10, 15, 20. Squib runs over to the deck, trying to stay as far away from the Kraken as possible before he sees a T-Rex swimming in the water, and he stares for a moment before muttering something, and Jubilee, you are no longer a T-Rex.
Oh, thank you. Now I can swim normally.
Which is only half your movement. Okay.
Hey, it's better than 0. Oh, I have an idea.
25, 30, 5, 5. Alright, 3 more cannon shots. And I have to show the damage for one of them, so I'll just roll the damage all together for ships.
Just for memes.
Which is gonna be 24 d10 plus 80. Because Henderson decided he wanted to crit the Kraken too.
Yeah, let's go.
So he's gonna deal.
Oh my god.
He's gonna deal 205 damage for 3 attack.
What the fuck?
It's amazing.
This
battle
ship's got
suddenly-
great cannons.
This battle suddenly flipped on its head completely.
Yeah, until you realize that all cannons require an action to reload.
Yeah, we got a free like almost 330 damage on the thing.
Alright, so at the end of Henderson's turn, it's gonna get angry, and it's going to do something. Henderson and his clones need to make dexterity saves.
Angie.
Henderson does not make his save. Henderson will take 12 points of lightning damage as his 2 clones disappear. As they get struck by lightning, and so does Henderson for 16. Yeah, 16 points of lightning damage. However, as this... You good there, bro?
Yeah, I'm choking on ice.
You shouldn't do that, man. It's not good for you.
It was
Choking on ice. Coming to an ice rink near you.
Anyway, as the electricity slams into him, you all then notice from one of the echoes of Henderson, a vapor trails to Henderson and slowly envelops him as his burns from the lightning attack seem to heal at least ever so slightly.
Cool.
It'll start to end your turn.
What to do?
What's the name of the captain again?
Ava Gale went.
Okie doke. Okay, I am going to go over here, and I am going to try and pull Hubert with me as I go here. Nice, it worked. Then, I am going to twin cast, so this will be 3 sorcerer points.
If it's Dimension Door, it doesn't work like that.
I know, I remember. I am doing this on Fly with Hubert and Jubilee.
Save it for yourself, actually.
I can't do it to myself.
But you can.
I can?
You touch
You are
a
a
willing
willing
creature.
I thought...
You
No.
are a willing creature.
It's the same thing like with my polymorph.
Yeah, I was hoping... I was actually planning on doing this to you while you were a T-Rex, so you'd fly over, but,
Flying
uh,
T-Rex.
Now, I want to say it is worded very weirdly, but you are technically a willing creature, so you
Yeah,
can't cast
so-
it on yourself.
Use it on yourself. I got my own way.
Oh, in which case... Never mind.
Yourself.
In which case, never mind then. I'll just do a Dimension Door.
Okay. Who are you taking with you?
Hubert.
Okay. Where are you going?
On deck, I would agree.
Yeah, probably. On deck. Here. I'm gonna see Tauntaun's down again. Let's see.
I'm not gonna lie, Tauntaun starting to feel like a big joke. It was light, it was dark, it was light, it was dark, it was light, it was dark.
Okay. Hopefully, it'll work out for you this time. I'm gonna do, level 2 Healing Word again. I bet I'm gonna get a 7.
You got an 8!
I'll take it.
Added one more just to make you wrong again.
Yep.
Okay, Tauntaun, you have 8 HP now.
Cool, I'm one below my age.
Hubert, can you heal Tauntaun back up to full health?
Possibly. Is that your turn, Adelsarde?
Yeah.
Hubert will walk over. Not feeling this is the best idea in the world, but he will give Tauntaun 32 HP. Thorgrim, it's your turn.
Am I still within bonking range of the big thing?
You are not.
I am not.
No. There's a
So I
5-foot gap between you.
God damn it. Can I, like, really stretch over and maybe bonk it?
If you do, you'll have disadvantage, and I will require an athletics or acrobatics check so that you don't fall in the drink.
That's the DM's way of saying that's a very bad idea.
Yeah.
But you can do it.
About how big am I currently?
You are a large creature.
So, like,
10 feet.
twice
10 feet tall.
and like, double my usual weight or...
Yeah.
Okay. So...
It's either double or triple. I think it's double, though. No. Wait, hold on. I think it's more. I think it's 5 times.
8 times, I believe.
Hold on. I'll find out.
Donkey boy.
I'll find out with reading!
Yeah!
Just as I suspected.
Double in all categories, weight multiplied by 8, go up in one category.
Okay, so you're 8 times the weight of your usual self.
Okay.
Chonk.
So... what I'm thinking of possibly doing might be very simple.
Is it not?
Hey. Ass. I'm gonna... where does its attention seem to be, diverted?
It's looking at all of you equally.
Okay, so they're doing, like, the gauging the situation thing?
Possibly. Or it could be planning. You're not entirely sure.
Yeah, it's not human, it doesn't have our facial expression.
So... What
Weird
I
facial twitch.
want to do... if I were to use an athletic check to jump, is that an action?
I'm gonna say no.
Because what I want to do, is I want to use my movement to try and jump on the Kraken, use my 2 attacks with my Warhammer, and I want to use my, patient defense so I can get some of
Okay. You roll athletics and you will have advantage.
Yep, Rajang.
And you know you're large. You have jumped onto the Kraken.
Come here, you scaly bastard!
That will hit.
Oh, excellent. Fire.
That will not hit as your hammer slams against it, and you once again feel no give as you're slamming your hammer into the meaty parts of this Kraken.
And I would like to and spend
Wow, it got 2 minutes, and it's still Thorgrim's turn.
It is no longer my turn.
Alright. I would like everyone on deck to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Ah,
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm pro. Is that dis on this shit?
Oh, yeah, Tauntaun, you are prone. You have disadvantage.
Well, it doesn't matter either way. I'm more likely to fail.
Keep in mind, Adel, Sarday, and Tauntaun, and Ava, don't know why I'm specifying Ava here, but you all get a +4 on your save because you're within Hubert's aura.
Did I make the save?
You know.
Then what the fuck, dude?
I just needed you to know.
Thanks a lot.
I will turn on my Hubert effect as well.
Let's see. It will not save you either, Tauntaun.
I know, but I have a global save modifier of 4, just called use.
Okay, Ava might have actually made her save. Ava actually made the save, so she'll take half damage.
And how much damage is it?
I haven't gotten to that part yet.
Watch it be enough to kill Tauntaun again.
Alright, so Henderson nat 20'd. Patterson didn't see it coming. Tree,
It's okay, Patterson, try.
the tree, I think its dex is a 0. It nat 20'd, so it'll take quarter damage.
the tree?
The tree.
Yeah, my tree.
The tree, who has done nothing except stand here and take the dodge action every turn, has been paying the closest attention to this fucking thing, and it's like, I don't care, I'm not letting it hit me.
Hold on, will that mean it should have advantage?
No.
No,
Not-
not going to give advantage on dex save?
Nope, it only gives disadvantage on attacks made towards you. Alright! Now it's time for damage. And that's actually gonna take me just a second.
Oh my god, how many dice is he throwing?
You don't need to talk about that.
No, it does give you advantage on dex save.
I mean,
So
he
the
may...
target next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage. See the attacker and you make dexterity saving throws with advantage. The only time you don't get this benefit is if you're incapacitated or you have no speed.
So being prone, you still have speed.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't take the dodge action. The tree did. I just wanted to see if the tree could get a second nat 20.
No.
No, but he's still doing good.
Alright.
Better than fuck Patterson.
Patterson's gonna get jealous of the tree real quick.
Are you kidding me? Tauntaun's jealous of the tree. Tree's been alive this whole time.
The trees are alive.
Tauntaun's been dead. Tauntaun may be trying to make calamari later with this thing, guys.
Okay, everyone except for Henderson, Ava, and the tree will take 56 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep, I'm
As,
big.
as,
What?
the, as the Kraken will inhale deeply before you all hear a bubbling sound, and it spews just a line of water from one side of the ship to the other, just strafing it across.
Cascading over.
Yes.
You say
Actually, as funny as it is, you see Quib get launched off the side of the boat
Uh-oh.
and join you in the drink. Oh, speaking of, Thorgrim,
Yes. You said everybody on the boat, right?
yes, everyone on the boat, 56 damage. And knocked back 20 feet. 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, it'll start day.
Why am I small? Why am I back to normal size?
Because Squib failed his concentration check.
No! Not my big damage.
Phenom, are you there?
Sorry,
take-
I've been mouth agape for the past few minutes.
You
I
take
have to-
56 points of damage.
Why do you think I've been mouth agape? Excuse me while I pick my jaw up from the fucking floor. Jesus Christ.
Patterson is turned into a pile of bones.
Fuck.
Let's see. Bree will take quarter damage, so 14, because he was paying not minus 14, not set to 14. Come on.
We're back.
Anderson also loses 14 HP, but he had 11 temp HP, so he only loses 3. And Ava loses 28 HP. Alright! So, that's Kraken's turn. And it moves to Ava, who looks behind her before grumbling in annoyance. And let's see, none of you are conscious to hear the conversation, so you don't get to hear what she says.
Okay, it just wiped out all 3 of us?
Even Mark?
Since Mark is an NPC right now, I don't have to make him share what is said here.
Motherfucker.
The tree's also awake.
Yeah, but the tree doesn't pay attention to what's said around it.
The tree doesn't give a shit.
I'm fine
damn it,
because I
Ruby.
jumped off the boat.
The trees are a rebellious child.
Yeah, they're all rebellious.
At least Patterson talks.
5, 10,
I'll find a way to make a tree talk.
30.
That was a good play.
Excellent. Yes. Alright. So, Ava will get to here and begin muttering an incantation to herself before she glows very brightly and holds her hand up into the air, causing gold tendrils to split from her fingertips. Everybody, get restored to full HP.
Oh.
boy, Marker. What is
Larynx,
with you,
bitch.
Including you, Thorgrim.
Oh, excellent.
And
I'm guessing
Tree.
not including.
No, everybody.
Wow.
As
Shit.
she can't heal undead, and Patterson is KO'd. Yep. Yeah,
Bad boy.
healing magic does not work on undead.
What a bigger shit Patterson's not allowed, shit like undead fortitude.
He isn't a zombie, he's a skeleton. And after she heals you all, she goes, "Try and stay on your feet."
Thanks for the advice.
I'm done.
Jubilee, it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna see if Squib's able to swim right first.
He seems to be doing okay.
Alright, gonna try the polymorph thing again, but this time I'm not being a T-Rex.
Okay.
I found something new to play with. I turn into a giant shark, which is also huge category size.
So, I want to go ahead and tell you this. It's not a good idea for you. Since you polymorph into a shark, you will have shark instincts. And shark instincts is to attack the closest thing in the water.
No, we went over this before. She has her normal intelligence.
No, she doesn't. Polymorph doesn't give you intelligence. That
Correct. It does,
Then-
however, retain the person's alignment and personality.
You know what? I'll be nice. Here. You
Yeah.
can be a giant.
Otherwise-
You can be giant Sharko.
Otherwise, the T-Rex would have eaten us along with the goblins.
Goblins are an easier snack, but I'll be nice. It's fine. Here you go. You are now a huge creature.
Now I'm water mobile. And it's gonna take me a double movement to get over there, so...
Oh no, I just realized something. She's had that beast over there.
Yeah.
That's also a concentration spell.
She don't have that beast anymore.
Yeah.
I forgot that thing was even there, to be honest. I probably lost it a while ago. So I'm just gonna make my way under the boat and
Making my way
make my
down.
way over here.
Swimming fast.
Gonna fight some man.
I had to double
Oh
move
god,
to do
not
that,
another
so.
one.
Fourth Orgrim doesn't know.
Nom, 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 nom,
I mean, this one's clearly a shark. It's not a kraken. So.
Yeah, but still, giant sea creature.
I would also like to point out that I don't think
That's all it can actually do, so.
Okay, so it goes to Mark's turn. Mark will stand the fuckle up. 5, 10, 20, go to the cannon, as he will aim it at the Kraken. And he fires, causing the cannonball to slam against its hide and splinter into metallic shards.
Easy.
As it does not make its AC. Tauntaun, it's your turn.
Cool, Tauntaun can actually do things. I'm assuming that all of these planets have been fired at this point. No, this is just me saying that because I honestly don't remember. And also, it's a safe assumption to make for Tauntaun. Because he spent most of the time out.
That is true. But you can use an action to load it if you want to.
I don't have a Patterson anymore, and Carlson is not meant for combat. So,
But
how far away is this fucker?
It's right in front of you.
No, I gotta measure. Within 60. We're gonna place a cat above him.
Okay.
Now we're
Cat
gonna
is
shoot that cat. Aim down. Good old-fashioned spell called 4th level lightning bolt.
okay.
And it is in water.
Yep.
Does that do more damage?
You don't know.
Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out.
God damn it.
I am full on just power of godding this bitch with a cat in the sky.
Alright. So, you see your cat appear above it as lightning courses through it and spins the lightning bolt straight down. And you watch as the lightning hits the top of the Kraken's head and pulses through its body with it not reacting in the slightest.
Well, fuck.
Krakens are immune to lightning damage.
Lucky to me, it's a conductor.
You know that's not really a good thing since you're also in the water, right?
That is true. But the lightning bolt wasn't aimed at you, so you don't have to worry about that.
It's made of rubber, thank God.
Anything else, Tauntaun?
No, that was my bonus action and action. But now I have a cat above it.
Go.
I have a cat token, that's great.
Wib is going to doggy paddle to the side of the boat, and then he is going to use his Eldritch Blast on himself to, one, to launch him up to the side of the ship, and the other one to slam him 10 feet onto the boat. He's actually
really just PK Thunder himself?
No, he punched himself with his own stand to get himself back on the boat. Right. Henderson.
Got fucking short Yukin and them just fucking side blocked.
Let's see. Henderson
PK
will
Thunder.
use a bonus action.
PK fire!
Big Gay Thunder.
PK 40.
PK 6.
Henderson will use his bonus action to spawn his clones again. Each one will load one of the cannons to ready it to fire. And it'll start danger.
Oh boy. Okay. So, I am going to use my action to stand up. Sorry, half my movement.
There you go.
Then, I am going to cast... No, I won't cast that. Instead, I will cast... Where is it? There we go. I'm going to cast Bless. And I am going to cast it on... Ava, Henderson, and what is the distance? 30? Yeah, he's way too far away.
And the Kraken.
No. Ava, Henderson, and Hubert. Then I'm gonna start making my way. Here.
Downtown.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Moves on to Hubert's turn. Hubert doesn't particularly use it often, but he will pull his short out. And shoot twice, hitting only one to do. That's better than nothing. As the arrow pierces its hide just barely. Hubert seems to be better at melee combat as opposed to ranged combat. And it moves on to your turn, Thorgrim.
Oh, I thought you were going to add something to that.
Nope.
Okay. I would, still doing my Rajay stuff. I would like to continue recklessly beating on this thing with my clay hammer. Yeah, it's bad, not as well. Attack.
That will not hit.
Attack. That should.
That will hit.
Two fire. And
Ooh, wee wee!
two quick wee! Little spark. And I would like to use, I would like to roll superiority die. Add an extra 8 damage, and I would like to take a
14.
insufficient. It now has disadvantage on everybody who's
Okay. At the end of your... Wait, are you going to do anything with your bonus action?
Yes, I was going to point for more punches.
Okay.
Strike reckless.
Oh. That will hit.
6 and 2 fire.
Wee wee. Alright. Thorgrim, Jubilee, and Hubert all need to make dexterity saves.
Okay, it's coming from the Kraken, right?
All
Yeah.
right. Dex save, so I get a +0 to that.
Ian, you said yes, right?
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't hear. Yay!
Alright.
I got a nat 1.
Okay, Jubilee, you will be taking 1.5 damage, which is really bad for you. Thorgrim, you will take quarter damage. Hubert will be taking full damage. So we got the entire spectrum here.
What about Bless, though?
Oh, right, bless. Let's see. If he rolls a 4, he makes the save. He didn't roll.
Welp.
Alright, so. With 37 points of damage going to Hubert, a lightning bolt slams directly into his chest, causing him to seize up ever so slightly. Thorgrim, you see it coming and you raise your warhammer up, deflecting most of the blow, but still feeling the char go through you. Jubilee. As you crit failed, and you are submerged in water, you take 111 points of damage.
Oh my
That
god.
did not knock me out of form. Holy crap. But it came close.
Wow, okay.
I got 15 points of temporary HP still left. From
Thank God you polymorphed.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
That would have
So,
flat out killed me if I did.
Yep.
so, goes on to the Kraken's turn, which begins sparking very violently, and you notice the dark storm clouds begin forming overhead, rain beginning to batter against the deck of the boat as it seems to be pulling out, ready to pull out all the stops.
Uh-oh.
And Jubilee, as you are a shark, you actually feel something swimming very quickly towards your location.
What?
Well, so you feel something very big, very immense, and very angry coming towards you. And
This is a baby.
you see under the Kraken's swarm purple glowing eyes of a massive creature swimming upward. The rest of you feel the boat beginning to lean sideways as the new creature breaching the water is about to capsize the boat. I need dexterity saving throws from everyone on the boat.
Oh dear.
No, that was a 19.
Okay, so do I see what's...
We'll get to
I'm
that.
not-
We'll get to
Alright,
that
alright.
in a minute.
Okay.
Yes. So, let's see. Adelsarday,
Solution.
you are knocked prone and knocked back 10 feet. Tauntaun is knocked prone and knocked back 10 feet. Squib is knocked prone and knocked back 10 feet. Knocked prone. Hubert manages to stay standing. Ava and Henderson stay standing. Mark is knocked prone and knocked back 10 feet. Let's see. And now I have to wait for Thorgrim to come back because the next bit involves him. It also involves you, Jubilee, so if you want to go ahead and roll me another dex save, that'd be great.
What? Oh wait, no, that's wrong. So -6, because sharks have no dex apparently.
Okay, so you rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in trouble now. As if you
Because
weren't
that's
already.
before.
Yeah.
So, am I dying?
I need a dex save.
Okay. Kraken, I'm assuming is doing his thing.
You don't see what's
we
doing
wish.
it.
I don't
We
see it.
wish.
Okay.
So,
Oh, that's pretty
quickly to explain to you the situation, the Kraken began glowing with electricity as dark storm clouds slowly encompassed the sky. Rain began bearing down on the deck. Then, something began breaching the water, causing the ship to lean sideways, almost capsizing. Everyone except for Ava, Hubert, and Henderson has fallen prone on the deck of the ship. Now, I require a dex save from you and Jubilee for reasons, which luckily you scored high enough, so you're going to be able to react, and I'll need you to tell me how you're going to react. As you look over to where the bulge in the water is, and you see a massive creature beginning to breach the water at a very high velocity, and all of you hear in a loud, booming voice, "Fallen Bay!" As
Wait, what did it say?
Fallen Bay.
That's a
That's even worse.
that's a big turtle.
Hold on. I know that, Pumpkin. That's not just the dragon turtle. That is the great worm equivalent of a dragon turtle.
It's an ancient dragon.
Yeah, that's the big boy.
That's Gamera from the Godzilla movies.
That is fucking huge is what it is.
So Thorgrim,
Yeah.
how do you...
Why?
Hold on. Thorgrim, how do you want to react to this situation? Because the creature is going after the Kraken.
Oh,
Friendly.
if it's going after the Kraken, I'm gonna jump back onto the boat.
Yeah, roll in athletics.
Thorgrim, oh shit, it's after the Kraken. Run.
You will
Yeah.
have it. You will have advantage. You are still technically in range.
20.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus, giant turtle!
So you manage to jump over and land on probably the most precarious area, and just as the Kraken seems to notice it, you all watch as the massive dragon turtle's jaws latch on its head, and you all hear a very loud, squelching crunch, as the Kraken doesn't seem to have lasted very long against it. Jubilee, you, for simplicity's sake, you are knocked out of your shark form, and you drop to 1 HP, as both the Kraken and the turtle land on you.
Holy shit!
And
I'm in danger.
just as quickly as it appeared, it disappears. And you all see a very large cloud of blood beginning to black out the ocean where the two have just submerged.
Am I not getting carried away by a tidal wave or something?
No, but the ship is.
Uh-oh.
Are we still in combat?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna get up, run over here, and I am going to cast...
Let's use Dimension Door! Hubert yells over the sound of water.
But okay.
Yeah, but that's what Hubert yells. So you can take yourself wherever.
Thorgrim scrabbles back onto the ship and goes right to the
I'll still lean onto Adelsarde.
What the fuck was that?
Alright, so everybody who can speak Draconic, let me know.
Let me see.
Sure can't.
I don't think I can. No, you're not.
I can.
Wait,
I do
where's-
not.
Okay, so Adelsarde, you can?
Yes.
Alright, you and Hubert have the pleasure of hearing what that creature just yelled out at the top of its lungs.
What did
It
it-
yelled fight. It yelled fight me.
I see.
Fight me, nerd!
It quite
Nerd.
literally reached out of the water and yelled at the top of its lungs, "Fight me!" And then almost immediately killed it.
It's not much of a fight, that's just a snack.
Get us the fuck out of here.
That was boring.
I'm kind of just going to remain laying next to the cannon.
Ail's going to hold on to Jubilee since she's very clearly stunned by that. But we'll look
Yeah,
out.
I'm a bit shaken up.
And, as she notices that the Kraken is now gone, Ava will tap, Barnaby 2 times with her foot, and she goes, "Get us the hell out of here!" And the boat begins going about twice as fast as it had been previously.
Barnaby's thinking, don't have to tell me twice.
As the boat's going along, Adel will look out to the water and then in Draconic yell, "Thank you!"
It's submerged, so it didn't hear you.
Ah, well.
What was that?
So, I repeat, what the fuck was that?
Which one?
The bigger one.
You see Ava think about how she's going to try and put this to you. And eventually, she just sighs and goes, "A dragon turtle."
I thought dragons were extinct.
Yeah, so did we.
What? So you didn't expect to see that here?
No, of course not.
Also,
In all fairness, Adelsarde, we already know they're not extinct.
Also, I'm casting this. So, because I want to heal up Jubilee.
I'm staying in that for a little bit.
And I guess anyone else that wants it, really.
Okay, 18d6. No. No. 20d6, sorry. 20d6 of healing.
To just her or anyone else that wants to join in?
Anybody. They can just walk over and get it.
Okay.
But right now, I'm fairly certain only Jubilee and Hubert are hurt.
And me. Oh, right. Yeah, we did. I did get healed back up to full. I forgot. Alright. So 20d6. 50. You can divide that between yourselves.
You can take it all if you need it, Jubilee.
I kind of do, unfortunately. I'm at 1 HP.
Hubert will have no arguments.
So, says Adel. Actually, hold on. And then she'll quickly, after healing for like a bit, she'll quickly go and check on Ricky. Ricky?
You see Riki kind of laying in the floor. She looks a bit confused and dazed, but she looks okay.
Ricky, Adel will help Ricky up to her feet and look her over.
She is fine. She doesn't look hurt.
She smiles and pats her on the shoulder. You missed something very interesting.
Yeah, I thought so. The boat was shaking.
Right. We're going to talk about it if you want to listen.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm a little dizzy,
Seems
though.
dizzy.
Oh, well, just take it easy. Ale will then head back out.
And as you head out, you see Squib leaning over the side of the boat. You're fairly certain he's getting sick.
Alright. So, Captain, what can you tell us about the dragon turtle?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Except apparently it can make quick work of a kraken, which means it's terrifying.
Well, for some reason it saved us.
I highly doubt it saved us. According to the legend, dragon turtles are territorial.
I thought you said you could tell me nothing.
I can't tell you anything of that one specifically.
Well, what can you tell? What are the legends about dragon turtles, then?
That the dragon turtle will attack us if we don't get out of here very quickly.
Dragon turtles are territorial, right?
Yes.
How many ships have gone missing in this area?
I don't know.
Is there a
This is
way?
some Bermuda level shit.
Is there a way to find out?
Not me personally, no.
So,
Hey.
are Krakens also territorial?
Krakens kind of do their own thing.
Ah, okay. So,
Krakens are assholes.
Kraken decided to attack us because it wanted to. Dragon Turtle got mad because it was in its territory and he was like, "Bah!" Smash.
And it will do the same thing to us if we do not hurry and get out of here.
Well, Barnaby is going as fast as they can, yes?
Unless one of you can cast haste.
Tauntaun just going to slap his hand on the boat. Ace.
Alright, everyone roll a dex save.
Oh my god!
This doubles Barnaby's speed.
Oh no!
Oh jeez.
Tauntaun is laying down, so... I got a 1!
Karma, bitch! Karma, bitch!
You all suddenly lurch. All of you manage to keep your footing, except Tauntaun, who's laying down, and you just all watch as Tauntaun, in that cartoonish fashion, just the rest rolls over himself
Head over ass over head.
and just slams into the wall at the back of the boat.
I've had worse.
Wow, upside down against the wall.
You've had worse very recently.
And Tauntaun, as you're laying there, you see Patterson's skull just roll over to you. Hello.
That's adorable.
That's totally a Patterson thing too.
You upside down and just reach out and just pat Patterson's skull. Good.
We've had a long day, Tauntaun. We all have.
We have... Unfortunately, I got out one spell, which turned out to be useless.
I got to drown multiple times.
Speaking of spells, which one of you motherfuckers made me super huge? Because that was cool.
Not
You
me.
just see Squib raise his hand from where he's leaning over the side of the boat.
Oh, shit. Thanks, buddy.
That was magic?
Well,
What?
I mean, he's got an imaginary friend he keeps talking to.
Okay, first of all, we know he's not imaginary. We've seen him multiple times just deck shit.
Well, we didn't see him.
No, you saw him.
Yeah, we saw him for like a split second. Deck the vampire.
We did?
I've never
Yes.
seen
Huh.
Yeah,
It was
you did.
during the-
You actually did, Thorgrim. When Squib was first introduced, a vampire was about to attack him, and I described an ethereal form of a minotaur suddenly appearing and punching the vampire.
Oh,
Yeah, literally,
okay.
he just summoned his stand and it just went boosh.
So
Huh.
I actually like saw the Minotaur's outline and everything.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
just
we're all stand users apparently.
Yeah. You've been seeing and talking to my stand, Hubert, this whole time.
I have two stands. Their name are Patterson and Carlson. Carlson's not as useful in a fight. Anyways, what kind of magic you got?
and while this conversation is going on, Henderson will go about reloading all of the cannons, and Squib just kind of just slowly shrugs.
No, as in, are you a wizard? Are you a cleric? Are you a sorcerer like Bitchy McBitch Pants over there?
I think I'm technically a warlock.
Did you fuck to get into that?
Nobody?
Huh. Was it just a me thing?
I guess.
Fucked my way into a cult. Then got eaten. And reborn. And now I'm a wizard.
You sound like a very complicated warlock.
I used to be a warlock. Had a great clan daddy and everything, and now I don't have that. It has been a very hectic... How long have we been in this place?
You'll get no reply, because nobody seems to remember.
I thought he was asking Hubert.
I said what Hubert did.
Ah.
He gave no reply.
Adel just looks over. He'd been here for several months.
It's been a hectic couple months.
Feels like we've been here forever.
That's just because your perception of time is waning.
Yeah, probably.
I don't really have much of a perception of time.
That explains a lot.
We've had so much shit happen here. I miss my boy band. And not having to worry about sleep.
Logan's gonna go sit on a box and mope.
I have to actually sleep.
Mage Hand will appear and just pat you on the back, Thorgra. It'll, meanwhile, will look over to Henderson. Henderson?
Yes.
And she'll unfurl the map. Where here on this map are we?
He just looks to you for a little bit before, almost sarcastically, looks towards where the shore would be, sees a vast open sea, and goes, anywhere between here and here, I would assume, pointing from where you started to where he's going to drop you off, just randomly in the water.
You could have simply said, I do not know.
What's the fun in that?
She rolls her eyes. And for some reason, people think you're similar to Hubert.
He is. They're both sarcastic assholes.
Hubert's not sarcastic.
I disagree.
I am quite very to the point.
See?
I know none of you can see me, and I know the viewers can't see me, but I legit just, like, deadpanned and looked at my webcam.
Done that a few times.
Yeah, I've done that too. I think we've all done that at least once.
Adel, he may be to the point, but he does it in a sarcastic manner.
When was the last time he was sarcastic?
Just now.
No, he wasn't. Hubert, were you being sarcastic? See?
The fact you always take him at face value just utterly astounds me. You've known him longer than all of us.
Yes.
Someone like her with a diplomat.
Sorry, what'd you say? I actually didn't hear
It's
you.
not important to you.
No, I said player didn't hear you.
Yeah, that was the point.
Oh, okay.
There was ton mumbling.
By the way, good job with the cannons, Mr. Henderson. That was very good work.
He nods to this.
Good job to Barnaby for getting us out of there. So, it seems that we're going to be on a pessimistic journey like I had originally assumed.
Yes, and I think you're to blame for that, bringing bad mojo, I think is what they're referring to.
Juju.
We call it bad juju.
Whatever.
Mojo is good shit, juju is good or bad.
In any case, you and your pessimistic views is what caused this.
That's an oddly superstitious viewpoint.
She is very superstitious. I'm not superstitious. I'm little-stitious.
No such thing. Besides, superstitions are fun.
Superstitions are idiotic.
They're fun. Never said they were smart.
There's nothing fun.
Again, Miss Adel Sorte, I suggest keeping an open mind. After all, we're guests on her ship.
Besides, we just saw something that is supposed to be extinct come up, kill a kraken, which, tried to kill all of us. I'm all for superstitions.
That is not a superstition. It was a living, breathing
It's
thing.
fucking well big.
And Jubilee...
My lady, if I may, there are some superstitions that are in fact living creatures.
Like?
Ghosts, demons, devils.
Those are
angels.
not superstitions. Those actually exist.
Not to mention curses are superstitions. There's a plethora of those in the world.
That's akin to saying magic is a superstition.
Kinda is.
It kind of is.
Some accounts it can be, yes.
No, it's not. A superstition is something that is based on very little evidence that much of the population believes.
Like magic.
Magic has a ton of evidence.
Just because it happens doesn't mean anyone understands it. Even a wizard doesn't fully understand magic.
Yet it exists. That's the point. If there is evidence proving its existence, then it is no longer superstition. It is fact.
I don't think that's how that works, my lady.
It is how it works, Hubert. I know what I'm talking about here.
Very well.
See?
Edel Sarde, do you know what the definition of superstition is?
Do you?
Yes.
Then what is it?
Excessively credulous belief in and reverence for supernatural being, which is one of the definitions. There's a few of them. But in this case, supernatural beings are, things such as dragon, ghost, demon, devils, angels.
Those are completely natural beings. What are you talking about?
Have you ever seen a devil, demon, or an angel that natively exists on a material plane? As in, banishment won't keep them gone forever.
That doesn't mean that they're not natural.
Haven.
That is akin to saying that a migrating bird is unnatural, because it wasn't born in an area that it migrates to.
Adel Sorte, he didn't say unnatural, he said supernatural.
That's what I am
Yes,
saying.
Those are two different things.
Supernatural and unnatural are akin to one another.
If I may, my lady, you are considered supernatural compared to a farmer.
How?
I'm considered supernatural in general.
Supernatural.
You know,
There-
Edel Sarde, that a synonym for supernatural is magic.
Oh my god, will you all shut the hell up? Ava finally just pipes in.
I'm working through a concussion, drunkie.
That concussion was partially your fault.
I'm also going to blame you.
Me?
Yes. If I
Why?
hadn't dragged us out here, I wouldn't be concussed.
Ugh. And she just sighs. Anyway. Thank you for saving our lives, Ava Garland.
It wasn't me.
No, but without your efforts, we would be dead.
I guess technically I did heal you all, so
That too.
That was you, thank you.
I might have to charge you for that.
Put it on Edel Sarde's tab.
Don't even think about it.
I mean, I can provide services if that will help.
Not interested.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, she's got Hendrickson or whatever.
Henderson.
Yeah, that's the one.
He's not doing a nickname, he just really can't say words correctly right now.
You're on her ship. Treat him with respect.
I don't think it's a matter of respect, it's a matter of, I think, Anton needs to get his head looked at.
Too many bumps to
I
the
have
noggin.
been thrown around by a giant tentacle creature, fallen down from the mast of Barnaby, and otherwise been knocked around this fucking ship.
Maybe you
Very
should.
certain I have broken rib.
You should probably avoid doing that. So, Henderson, Captain, now that we dealt with a kraken and a dragon turtle, what else do you think we're going to run into?
I don't know. Right now, I don't want to think about it.
Alright.
I'm hoping a land made of fried chicken.
That would be disgusting.
Fried chicken? Great!
No, fried chicken is delicious. A land made out of fried chicken would be disgusting, because many people would have stepped on it.
Okay, I cannot. I don't want to deal with this mindless prattle anymore. Hindi? Yes. To my quarters. Now, I have to drive Barnaby, don't I? No.
Well, it seems they're gonna be getting busy. There's nowhere to run, Edelsadeh.
Adel, like, just watches them go and then folds her arms. See, there's no similarity between us at all. Anyway, come on, Hubert.
She's open and honest with her feelings doesn't mean you don't have similarity.
Not at all. Anyway, come on, Hubert. We have to go rest. And she'll head downstairs.
Hubert will follow.
You're literally doing this.
You don't have to take us there. Come on, Master Chief. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Also, Jubilee, you said they're lucky, but you've got me and Squib here.
Torgrim turns to the mast and just starts banging his head.
Looks to Squib, glowing eyes.
Thorgrim, as you bang your head the first time, you see a fist just form and punch you back.
Right, I forgot. Shit's
Half a
alive.
dick.
Sorry, Barnaby.
See a mouth, dick.
As you say sorry, a singular eye forms before a tendril comes up, points to you, or points to its eye, and then points to you before they both disappear.
Did I headbutt him in the eye by accident?
Nah.
More of the I'm watching you type thing.
I know, but like, since it appeared right where I headbutted it.
Anywhere, so you literally headbutt him anywhere, it could be his eye.
Yeah, that's basically mimics. They're just flesh, eyeballs, tentacles, and...
You know, you kind of did the equivalent of a dick move to the poor guy.
Chaos, you remember the Warlock I played in the last Fantasia?
Yep.
That also describes her.
Yep.
The only 4 things you need to make the best monster. Flesh, teeth, eyeballs, and tentacles.
I'm surprised that didn't include genitals.
What do you mean? Don't you know that some tentacle creatures happen to be dicks too?
Oh boy.
How do you think squids procreate?
That's true.
Hell, there's also the fact that there is a species of octopi that just kind of chop off their dick and throw it at the woman and then just run the fuck away so they don't get eaten.
Yay!
I mean, if it works, it works.
Go f yourself.
Go fuck yourself with this! Yeet!
Yeet, I'm out of here, I don't want to go eat.
So,
Fuck yourself. Alright, I will.
no, what are a lot of you doing?
I don't know, that depends on...
Trying to regain my composure.
Riki's going to go back to laying on her table.
So, Viv, what do you think? You want to try 2 women at once this time?
He seems very nervous.
Hey yo, that wasn't a no.
Maxwell. No, not Maxwell. Maximus? Maximus! Maximilian?
Maximus.
What about Maximus?
Go on, Maximus. Persuade your gobbo friend.
Please don't encourage him.
That just gives me all the more reason to encourage him. You can do it, Maximus!
I'm trying to recover from an earlier joke.
Which joke?
Go fuck yourself with this.
So, Squib, what's it gonna be?
I don't know.
Tauntaun, I think we should just take it one at a time, okay? Besides,
So you get him for 30 minutes? I get him for 30 minutes?
He's just shaking up as we are, and I'm confident he can make the decision when he's ready. Winks at him.
He makes very shy, nervous noises.
Fine, but if you actually need something, I'm breaking out the prehensile one.
I'll just whisper to Squib, one of us is probably better than both. I can at least take you to the room, and if you don't feel like doing anything, that's fine. Just get you away from Tauntaun. Making an effort, trying to persuade him to come to the room, but the fun part's optional.
Okay. Roll persuasion.
Can I try and perceive this?
Roll insight.
Good luck.
I got it. I'm concussed.
You are
I got a
too
31.
you are too busy distracted by Patterson.
Patterson.
And Squib will agree to what you say.
Oh boy.
Alright, I guess we'll make our way below deck then. And it's his choice whether or not it goes any further. Well,
What?
Jay checked up on you guys.
Oh, what'd he say?
He asked if you were dead yet.
Say yes.
That's considerate. You never died. You were knocked unconscious multiple times.
Right.
No, I died. I died. Full died.
So Thorgrim, what are you doing?
Tauntaun's just mortal. Death cannot keep him.
Thorgrim is just going into
no, it's death doesn't want him.
reminisce about his family and sort of about. He's kind of in his own little world right
Grim.
now. Zagrim.
And Tauntaun just starts shittily playing the dulcimer. Not the dulcimer. The flaccid piano.
I mean, if you want to.
Fog. How bad can I do? Apparently really well. Oh, fucking play Wellerman assumption. I gotta pick.
Yeah, just because I can, I'm just gonna do a performance to give a little private show, and no, not that kind of show. Just a little chance to cheer up our cowboy friend. Is that right, DM? Fuck it. Hell,
Wow.
now I'm getting all the good rolls.
I'm going to work on the scroll again.
Okay, roll Arcana.
Hopefully I'll be able to finish it this time. Yo!
Okay, do you remember what you were trying to make?
Spare the dying.
You have made it.
Nice. Does it feel like it'll be easier to make from now on?
Possibly.
Nah, better than nothing. So, with that out of the way.
You need to go to the below deck area. Yeah. Where everything's oversized. Thorgrim, you're not here, so. Next.
It'll then pull out Zuriel. Zuriel?
You don't get a reply, but you feel that he's listening.
Did you see the dragon turtle that we got attacked by? Well, that attacked the kraken that attacked us.
You feel a questioning aura to this, as it doesn't seem to understand what you're asking.
Basically, there was a giant dragon turtle.
You get the equivalent of him going, oh.
Yes.
Oh shit.
And it seems like it's out in its territory. But apparently a dragon turtle hasn't been seen for a very long time. They're still legend like the rest of the dragons.
Since everything's oversized, I'm making these chairs beds now. I have spoken. I'm going to draw each of these to be a room.
That works.
Good idea.
Except for the big-ass tables in the middle. Those are just big-ass tables.
Yes.
Big donkey tables.
For that dump truck ass.
I'm fairly certain Tauntaun can make himself dumpy enough to sit there.
Okay. So,
Be dumpy.
now each of you have a private room within Barnaby.
I'm retrieving a call.
Where was I? Right. It'll look zero. So, if a dragon turtle has not been seen to such a degree that it's simply legend, and that one appeared now, do you think it could have something to do with Rashi?
You get a reply of no.
No. If not, then what?
You're scary.
You don't really get a reply this time, as it, what he wants to explain to you seems too complex for him to be able to express it in the form that he's done.
Alright, we can talk about it later. You doing okay, though?
You get the equivalent of a yes.
Alright, I'll leave you to rest then. And she puts the shard away. Well, Hubert, our first day out on the sea and we almost died.
One would think that's a bad omen.
One would think correctly. It is a bad omen. Maybe my pessimistic attitude really isn't going to affect our journey.
Perhaps you shouldn't have jinxed us then.
Perhaps. Too late now. She then frowns and slips on her goggles.
You said you're slipping on the goggles?
Yup.
12 more dragons.
She'll look over to the... What was it again? Dead father? Dark father. Say, Dark father. I have some questions if you don't mind.
I have not had company in a while. Unless you consider this company.
I don't see why not.
I have had company many times.
So you always end up following people who seem like they're about to die?
I do. It is comforting.
Why?
I do not know. It is simply my nature.
Well, when you follow people, how long do you usually do that for? How long?
Or until I find somebody else to.
How long does that usually take?
Do not keep track of time.
So you probably wouldn't know when you died, would you?
Time really knows. Or if I even died to begin with.
You don't remember?
Do not. Though, from what I've overheard of some of my companions past, some describe me as a reaper, but I don't know if that's true.
Ayla's gonna think back to when she first cast Revivify to the person she handed the diamonds over to. Does the Dark Father seem similar to that thing?
Not really. He has vaguely the same shape, but he doesn't appear to be the same entity.
I have met a Reaper before. At least something I think is a Reaper. You're a little bit similar, but not enough that I would classify you as the same thing.
I'm simply expressing what others have drawn parallels about me to.
Fair enough. So, since you're, well, a ghost, anything interesting you can tell me? No.
Not an interesting person, though I have considered to start following around the other one that likes the skull, is playing the bagpipes, not the bagpipes, the accordion.
Yes, the thing he constantly refers to as a flaccid piano.
Since death emanated from it, we were very tempted to begin following it.
I'm sure he would actually wouldn't mind being followed by you.
It doesn't matter to me if they mind or not.
You would follow them anyway.
Correct.
Well, if I remember correctly, I think he did die. I think. That might explain why you're sensing death from him.
He has died, yes, and he's lost the liver. What's up, kid?
Actually, Hubert has died as well.
Could be why I'm so invested in him.
Maybe rather than him going to die, it's rather you're sensing that he came back from the dead.
It is possible, but I do not know.
Say, if someone... The people that have died and were brought back, did they see you or anything like that?
As far as I'm aware, nobody has seen me.
I'm the first person to have spoken to you?
Yes.
That sounds sad. Though, you seem like you're comfortable in your isolation.
I draw comfort from being around those who are about to perish.
I can't tell if that's disturbing or not.
And sure, to those who are alive it is.
Well, it depends. You're not really going to kill them.
I have been known to consume their corpse if they die near people.
And therein lies where you start to become creepy.
I cannot help it. It is instinct, I suppose one would call it.
Hold on. You eat the corpses of the dead, yes?
Yes,
So you can physically affect people.
I can.
To what degree?
If need be, I can defend myself from those who try to attack me. I do not prove that so
Do you think, every now and again, you'd be willing to help us?
no, I don't know about that.
Well, look at it this way. You see comfort for being around the dead, but you're clearly enjoying conversation, aren't you?
I suppose.
If I were to die, you'd end up being alone again, for who knows how long.
That's not true. I still have company.
Well, company that you could speak to.
I can speak to them. They just wouldn't speak back.
Okay, company that would have a conversation with you then.
I still do not know.
Will you think about it?
I suppose.
Thank you, Dark Father. That's all I can ask.
He nods to this.
Well, I will leave you to it. Oh, actually, hold on. And then she'll pull out Zuriel. Zuriel,
You feel another
Can you see the Dark Father over there?
You get a confirmation.
Dark Father, can you hear what Zuriel is saying?
I do not know exactly.
The being within this crystal. Oh. So you can't communicate with them. Sorry, can you say that again?
I suppose I cannot.
That's a shame. I was hoping that you would be able to speak with Zuriel. You two could become friends. Oh well. Thanks for speaking with me.
Thank you.
Hale will then take her goggles off, like slip her goggles back up and lean back in her chair.
You sure do enjoy talking to yourself. Not lately.
I am speaking to the ghost that's following you around, Hubert.
I choose to leave you talking to yourself.
I could very easily give you proof that the ghost is there.
Sure you could.
I can tell you to look with the goggles on.
You can.
Look with the goggles on, and she'll hand the goggles over.
Hubert will do so, and after a few minutes, he'll then remove them and go, I still choose to believe you talking to yourself.
Ugh, I can't believe you.
Not.
She just chuckles and shakes her head. I don't even have a response. Anyway. As she gets up, I still have to follow up with Ricky on her language lessons.
We could bring her here.
I'll go ask if she wants to come here.
Very well.
You can just relax if you want.
Oh no. It is my duty to follow you.
It's also your duty to rest when you need it.
I do not need it.
Fine. And then Ada will head up.
Alright. Thorgrim, you get company. Well, Thorgrim and Tauntaun, I guess. These guys are...
Have company?
Yeah! Adel, Sarday, and Hubert came back above deck.
I am still playing the flaccid piano.
Yeah, Ada will give Tauntaun no mind. But how's Thorgrim looking?
Very often into spacey.
Ada will watch him
I'm
before.
into PTSD mode again.
Not really. Not PTSD.
Ada will look to him before poking him with a mage hand.
Thorgrim will squat like he's trying to swat away a fly.
The poking will continue.
Stop it! What the fuck? What?
What are you thinking about?
Family.
Want to talk about it?
I just miss them. That's all.
Understandable. We have been here for quite some time.
We don't even really know where here is, do we?
Sort of.
We're in like a whole different dimension. I can't even tell you how far away I am from my kids. I worry about them. Do you have any idea what it's like to be a full dimension away, a full existence away from my family when the man I'm trying to hunt is still wandering around, free as can be?
To be fair, we know that man is here.
But who's to say he can't vamp between dimensions, go from here to there to there to here?
Hubert shrugs and gives you this point.
He probably could.
That's the problem. That's why I'm worried.
But-
While we're over here, he could vamp over there and do whatever he wants in Sylvania or anywhere.
Well, while that is true, we have to look at things from his perspective. Yes, he could do it, but why?
go with the opposite approach, why not?
I can give you a few reasons why not.
Oh, really? Spend.
Alright, remember, he is currently battling with, I've forgotten his name. Rashi. Yes. If he were to leave, he would be giving up ground. Why on earth would he do that?
Pursue ventures somewhere else. We don't know what he's planning other than combating Rashi.
Well, look at it like this. What does the puppeteer want?
I don't fucking know.
I can give you a few educated estimates. Do you want to hear them? He wants to build up enough resources so that he can kill everything. We have seen thus far that attempting to kill everything with just reckless abandon does not work. It is why we were able to stop the invasion over in the Twilight Kingdom. They enacted their plan too early. They were unorganized. In the end, their forces were defeated. So, in order to rectify this, they use a different plan. For example, in Haven, the cult there had set up a plan, many years in the making, in order to have an instant army that would wreak havoc with very little cost on their part. They have been setting this up for a while. That plan would have worked had we not stopped it. See? So with that in mind, if the puppeteer is not running from an enemy like Rashi, it means he is either trying to get something or is protecting something. Something which would allow him to kill however many he wanted as efficiently and easily as possible. If he gave up ground, he would lose that.
So, I'm not really big on magic or smart people stuff, but I have a question that may or may not have occurred to you.
Yes?
How much time has passed since you've been here?
A few months.
How much time do you think it's been in the other dimension?
I don't know.
That's the problem. How do we not know that maybe a month here could be a decade over there?
We don't.
How do we know that things haven't entirely changed by the time we get back, if we ever do?
We don't.
What if a month here is only a second now?
Well, that would be great, but I don't think we're that lucky.
And I don't think you need to be pondering what ifs.
There is no evidence either towards or against this conclusion. I believe you're worrying yourself over nothing. And while it's...
Dad, that's my job.
So, how about worrying about the things that you can focus on? Such as the fact that the puppeteer is in this world. That means he is most likely not messing around in the other world. Because
Are we sure he's in this dimension, world, whatever, right now? Are we sure of that?
We've been told that he was waging war against Rashi in the wilds, so yes, we're fairly confident.
But we're not 100% sure.
Thorgrim, if we are worrying about possibilities, look at it like this, yes? There is a higher chance that he is there than he is not. If we worry about minute possibilities, we would not be on the water right now.
My biggest concern about the puppeteer is that while it is my sworn duty, my job basically, find him and smash his fucking head in. We don't know the extent of his power.
Not at all.
We don't know what he can and is willing to do.
And how does worrying solve that?
Well, I don't know, but how does not thinking about it solve it? I mean, if you're just gonna ignore it and just take it as it comes, you're not gonna be prepared for whatever he could be doing.
Ale pulls up like a barrel and sits opposite you. I am always considering possibilities of what he is and is not capable of. But I have also learned that if I constantly worry about something which I cannot change or cannot do anything about, I am more than likely going to make a mistake than anything. I am not ignoring the problem. It is still in my mind, but it is remaining neutral. If you constantly worry about it, you will make assumptions which could be proven false. And if you go into a fight with a false assumption, that is making a mistake before the battle even begins.
You know me. I have a tendency to make mistakes no matter what I do. That wouldn't be anything.
Even so, it only takes one mistake to end up dead. You know that better than I do. What are your goals?
I need to end
You need to kill him.
I need
You need to kill the puppeteer.
He must die by my hand.
He must die by your hand. I see. So with that being said, how long have you been chasing after him?
About
How many times have you fought him? Each time, what happened? Not exactly. You didn't kill him, but you defeated him. You defeated him. A clone, but it was him. The fact that you are alive right now is a victory over him. You are taking steps towards your goal while not even realizing it. You are worried about the big picture when you're completely blind to the little steps along the way. Think about how much you have grown as a person since we met. You are capable of things that the former you would have no idea about. You have done things. You have saved lives. And here we are, in an alternate dimension, on a ship, having just survived an attack by a kraken, while also watching a supposedly extinct creature just rise out of the water to help us.
You sure that wasn't
No, probably not, but it helped us nonetheless, didn't it?
I believe that's what's called a happy accident.
Either way, it is what happened. You're so worried about failing that you have completely forgotten that you're already succeeding.
I haven't yet.
You are in the process.
Process means to an end. I can't rest until that end is in my hands.
Aren't you a fighter?
By trade.
And you're telling me you can't rest? I would figure someone like you would know that resting is necessary to be a good fighter.
Physically I can rest fine.
Mentally too.
don't expect you to understand. I haven't been able to mentally rest once.
You've been able to forget, even if just for a couple of seconds. I've seen you smile, and I don't mean a forced smile. A genuine smile.
There's only one thing that brings that about these days.
And that is? She looks at it.
It says, and I quote, on the cover, in big, bold pastel lettering, Baby's First Blacksmith.
She blinks a couple of times. Okay.
I'm surprised they have that in this world.
You've read this?
I have read it. It was written by a dwarf.
Oh. Oh.
There's a lot of cursing in here to read into a child as a dwarf. I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, well, that's
Well.
I bought this originally for teaching Patterson some words, but really I just wanted it because it reminded me of myself.
Well, you will return to your son. That I promise you.
That Kraken fight made me almost unsure of that. I don't know. That was one of the first fights where I really felt small, if that makes sense.
To be fair, it was gigantic.
It was pretty big.
I know what you mean. And she just looks to her hand, where she was grabbed by Zardak. I felt something similar when Zardak was holding me by the wrist and was in the process of beating me to death.
Strangely enough, when I fought Zardak, I didn't feel the same gravity that when I fought Kraken, or when I fought Puppeteer.
Maybe because against the puppeteer, you felt like you could actually defeat him.
No,
No?
first time I fought him, I felt like I would die.
But against the Kraken?
It was the first fight that I really, again, felt fall. Right by his mouth.
Elaborate.
You know when you face something terrifying and it suddenly grows to the size of a scary
Yes. Shut up.
even when I was larger, even when Quip had made me bigger, I still felt tiny. It was like fighting a mountain.
That's natural.
It's weird fighting that and being small, not fighting the other things and being small, because we fought things that are almost as big.
As that? I wouldn't say so.
Well, you know, those elements of population that popping out of things that are, you know, like when we fought the Hydra and the thing came out of it.
Or the night mother, whatever it was.
Or the, yeah, that came out of, you know. point is, we fight a lot of big things, but
I'm just gonna call it Mother.
But-
Because technically it's my new mother.
the Kraken was the first thing that made me feel like I was insignificant since
I feel like that's in almost every fight I'm in.
You're a lot more fragile, so it makes sense.
Oh, thanks for that, Thorgrim.
You're welcome.
Oh, okay, yes, I'll take backhanded compliments for $100.
Well, point is, when I say that, I mean that I trained my entire life to get punched in the face a lot. You haven't. So, it's only natural to feel more worried about getting up close and personal with someone.
True.
That's why I say you're more fragile, because you've not had the same experience in combat that I had.
Yes, that, and most of the time I'm incredibly afraid. Of course not. You're trained in combat. I have trained in masking my emotions. The few times when I'm not afraid is when I make a stupid decision and almost get myself killed, as Hubert can attest.
What do you mean? It's every day.
I'm assuming you're masking your emotions. So you've learned that before.
Yes. It is useful. Yes, it lets me stare down the barrel of a gun without even blinking.
That, as soon as I see someone remotely bother somebody I like, I immediately fly away to hold a rage attack.
Guess that's just the difference between us. I'm usually able to remain calm, quote unquote.
Stoic.
No, stoic and calm.
Let's go inside.
Yes.
Our synonyms.
And as such, I'm able to make rational, again, quote unquote, decisions.
I love how during this entire sad talk, Tonton has probably been playing some upbeat, cheery accordion tune.
Yeah, Abel was not even giving him time of day.
What's that like being able to remain rational?
Rather annoying.
Why do you say it's annoying?
I have my reasons.
Wants to rip and tear until it is done.
Well, for me, it's kind of like a game of chess, with much more at stake.
Fuck, I was never good at chess.
He wasn't either originally.
Yes, until he gave me such a beating in one of the games that I ended up training until I was able to beat him some of the time. I am incredibly competitive. I just hide it. Only with him.
Down.
But,
Kind of just leans against the ass.
but yes, usually I'm thinking 4-5 steps ahead. The issue with that is that I sometimes end up miscalculating. And when I miscalculate to too much of a degree, I am left vulnerable. You saw that with Gretchen. She and her knights saw clean through me, and I was left stuck.
Naked. Afraid.
No use lying to a dwarf.
No kidding.
I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, when it comes to a fight, I have 3 steps that I always follow. 1, get really, really mad. Step 2, smack a thing with a hammer. Step 3, repeat until the thing is dead.
For profit.
I don't actually remember the last time I was angry.
That's kind of terrifying, not gonna lie.
The last time I was angry, I was a different person.
Had not sworn on past.
Yes, it was what I was known for. I was incredibly... Well, I was angry.
You had a temper, huh?
It was very easy to set me off. Though,
That's really funny, not gonna lie.
somewhat, it was very annoying, because no matter how hard I tried, people could always tell when I was angry for some reason. Even when I was incredibly stoic, it's like they just took one look at my eyes and they ran.
Is that where the red glowy eyes thing came from?
What red glowing eyes thing?
Every time Jubilee flirts with Hubert, you go completely ballistic and the red eyes show up.
What are you talking about? Every time Jubilee flirts with Hubert, she stops.
Because of the red glowing eyes.
Ael thinks for a while.
You probably don't see it because you can't really see it with your own eyes. So that's...
Huh. I guess that would explain why some people found me intimidating. Red glowing eyes.
Yes. I believe your old infamous temper hasn't quite left. Certain things still set up.
Well, at least I have it somewhat under control. Otherwise, I would have set Jubilee on fire.
Yeah, probably. Well, though I fear she's not as flexible as you, but she seems to be.
Everything's flammable if you use enough fire.
Yep.
I prefer napalm.
That's more
Napalm?
It burns longer. And thermite.
Anyway, point is, yeah, I guess I just worry a lot. Kind of why I mean, most people see me as a raging beast, but you guys know the real me. I'm fearful, I'm nervous all the time, I worry about my kids way too much, I'm on a revenge quest to kill the guy who killed my wife. You know, I'm just a big ball of emotion.
You're a sweet,
red-headed teddy bear.
you're a sweet, sensitive man who has been through too much.
No, she pretty much summed it up.
I just don't want anyone else to hurt like I've been hurt.
If only that were possible.
Any consolation, I'll never hurt like you hurt.
Hubert, you never hurt.
Yeah, I don't know if that is any consolation, Hubert. It's, you're pretty unflappable.
I'm fairly certain the only way you get emotional is if I died.
Beginning to see a bit of a pattern.
What pattern?
The only way to truly set either of you off is to hurt the other.
Adel shuts her eyes. Maybe.
Not only that, but you get the red eyes whenever somebody flirts with Hubert. I assume the opposite would also be true. Brooklyn Rage!
I don't think so. Whenever people flirt...
Drow and rage.
whenever people flirt with me, Hubert tends to not really care.
I disagree entirely. I'm pretty sure he's screwing up the inside.
If they overstep their boundaries, I stand to be no other.
Exactly. That's what makes the two of you completely perfect for each other. And Volker walks away.
You'd make adorable babies!
At this, Adel finally turns around to look at Tauntaun.
Tauntaun is still upside down playing the accordion.
What is with you and me and Hubert having a child?
I think it is.
You are a... You should probably focus on something else.
I focus on a lot of things.
Focus on those instead.
I am. You two making a baby is one of them.
Remove that from your list.
My lady, I think we have gotten distracted from resting.
Right. Yes, I was going to speak with Ricky about learning languages. You wanted to learn a language as well.
Ooh, speaking of learning things. Hubert, how much would it cost you to get Carlson servant lessons?
My lady,
No, you answer. If you want to teach Patterson how to be a servant, you should decide the
Not
price.
Patterson, Carlson, the wood one.
want to know what your price would be?
My price for you?
Yes.
Servant lessons?
Yes.
Well, you have been a very valuable servant for almost a century. No, not almost. For more than a century at this point. You have saved my life, you've guarded my life. You've done things that I haven't even noticed for my sake. Probably a platinum.
I'm not talking about the murder stuff, I'm talking about just general servant shit.
Yes.
Killing is not part of a usual servant thing.
That was the low ball.
Hubert doesn't kill under my orders.
I mean shit like making tea, serving coffee, that type of shit. The mundane stuff.
I'll tell you what, Tonton. I'll charge you 10 gold a day.
That is a severe underrepresentation of your skills.
It is,
That-
but you
That
told me.
is
But you told me that I needed to be more friendly.
I mean, that is true, but I would still charge a platinum per lesson.
Edelstein egg.
What?
There are 10 gold and a platinum.
No. It's 1,000 gold per platinum.
No, it isn't.
In the world of Aria, it is.
Oh. Usually.
Well,
Yeah, I know usually it isn't, but in the world
Different
of
currency
Aria,
exchange.
in the world of Aria, 1,000 gold equals 1 platinum.
when the fuck did this inflation hit?
That's how it was whenever you first joined in Aria.
I was never told how money worked. I worked on a barter system.
In any case, in Aria, 1,000 gold equals a platinum.
Although technically we're not in Aria.
But But we are going by Arian money-wise.
Fine,
How many
Hubert.
lessons can I get?
You can undersell yourself all you want.
I shall.
Every day.
I'm not gonna be happy about it, though.
Well, as I have told you, I'm not as priceless as you make me out to be.
Of course, you're even more priceless.
That's straight up a flirting line.
Anyway,
In any case, Tauntaun, I will offer training 10 gold a lesson. And if by chance he doesn't pick up on it, you don't have to pay me.
Amazing. I only have 32 gold left.
Sounds like I can only give him 3 lessons.
That it does.
You should probably be careful because we still need to pay for the voyage.
How much was the voyage?
Well, it's a 7 gold for a 2.5-week journey.
Well, 37 is the number.
We'll burn that bridge when we get there.
Hopefully it won't burn while we're still on it. Anywho. Come on, Thorgrim. Let's go learn the languages from Ricky.
He's already left because after he dropped the, you're perfect for each other.
Yeah, he left. He's not here anymore.
What? His token's still there. What? Where'd he go? Alright. I'm gonna go to Ricky.
You look and there's like a Thorgrim shaped outline beside you.
There's just a cardboard cutout of Thorgrim.
It just falls over.
I like how in sync we are tonight, Sport.
What, you mean with the dink dink dink?
But we both said the same thing about the cardboard cutout too.
But yeah, no, for DM-wise, I just want him to learn normal servant thing
I'm aware.
that you would expect, like, a lowbrow housekeeper to do.
Yeah.
Basically maid shit.
Yeah.
Just maid shit, not
Anyway.
whatever the fuck Hubert is.
So, you enter, you see Riki currently laying on the table. She looks like she was about to go to sleep.
Oh. Ricky.
Huh?
Are
Yes?
you look like you're about to fall asleep.
I was going to.
Oh. Well, I'll leave you to it then.
Are you sure?
Well, I was going to ask for a lesson in one of your languages, but if you're going to sleep, I'll just ask tomorrow.
I can try and teach you.
Okay.
Roll an intelligence check.
Alright, let's see.
Repeat after me. My milkshake brings all the boys to the
No.
Can I ask
Okay,
Hubert to
first of
help?
all, we all know El Corde's milkshake brings no one to the yard.
It brings Hubert, and that's all she needs.
That's because Hubert is just behind her, scaring everyone off. Pontons, however, bring all the boys, girls, and occasionally some animals.
I will begrudgingly. Wait, I don't know if he can give you advantage on checks. Not a saving throw. Yeah, fuck it, sure, why not?
Okay. Nice.
You had a rough start at the beginning, but you'll slowly begin catching on, but it's gonna take a while for you to learn Primordial.
Alright. Thanks, Ricky.
Peanuts.
You're a good teacher.
She blinks to this.
Hey, those smiles. Alright, I'll leave you to your sleep. Though, don't you want to sleep on a bed?
Why?
Wouldn't it be more comfortable than a table?
Ow.
It's softer.
It is.
Yes.
I don't think she's sleeping on the bed.
That's so sad. Oh my god.
Come
In all
on.
fairness, she was a slave. Nobody treats slaves right.
I know, but still.
If you guys have never noticed, she's always slept on the desk table in whatever room Mabel Sarday's in.
Yeah, I did notice, but I always thought she was like, oh, I like the hardwood table, but now she's finally asking, like, hey.
Table is comfortable. Not.
Some people enjoy a firm place to sleep on. I know there are some people that just like sleeping on the floor better than sleeping on the bed.
I prefer bed, but when it comes to firm things, I am a sucker for a flat chest, yes.
Alright. I'm not questioning it. Okay, Ricky, come on. And Ada will lead her along.
I'll also knock your teeth in. Where is Tauntaun? mast did not work out so well the last time.
Yeah, being on the mast whenever there is the probability of the ship coming to a very sudden abrupt stop is probably not a good idea.
Or, just very sudden abrupt speed.
Alright.
Imagine if I gave him fucking haste and expeditious retreat.
That's speed right there. So, it will point.
Fucking speedboat Barnaby.
It will point over to the bed. Try lying on that.
He'll slowly get onto the bed before almost curiously poking it.
This is a bed. You sleep on it.
It's weird.
Do you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, try it for tonight.
Oh, wait. He's supposed to be here.
If you're not satisfied with a 30
Was that mattress thing Casper? I don't fucking remember.
That's one mattress company.
If you don't like it, you can send it back, and if you enjoy it, we'll give one mattress to a homeless person.
Purple, that's it.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll take my leave then, maybe.
Where are you going?
Well, there's only 2 beds in this room.
Oh, I honestly thought each room just had like this giant fucking bed.
No, I'm making the chairs the beds, and the table's just a table.
No, Hubert. You stay. I'd rather you stayed.
Why is that?
I don't feel safe when you're not here.
There.
Aww, get cut.
Hubert will then nestle into this corner.
No, you're not sleeping on the floor. I'll just share with Ricky.
To clarify, you wanted me in on this teaching session.
You said you weren't there. The teaching
No.
session's already passed.
I know, but like, did I don't remember because Adel had mentioned Thorgrim when.
Yeah, she did bring it up that you wanted to learn a language as well.
Oh right, yeah. But I don't remember which one it was, honestly.
You wanted to learn Terran.
Yeah, you wanted to speak rock.
Right.
Who's on a rock?
I could do it some other time.
Now, here's the first lesson. It's about pride, it's about drive, it's about power.
No,
we stay hungry,
no,
we devour.
no,
Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours.
No.
I'm
Oh, that
gonna add
already.
some growl and a light bit of distortion to the voice, and also go deeper and faster.
There you go. If you smell... What the
Smell?
You smell.
So, do you guys decide to take a long rest? Actually, Tauntaun, where are you going to camp out for the night?
I don't know yet. That depends where Thorgrim's camping out.
I am camping out in a room away from you.
Well, I mean, there's still another 1, 2, 5.
There is 5 rooms available, so Thorgrim, take your pick.
I'm taking the one that I like.
Your tokens on this map.
Oh, man.
Don't worry, I'll yeet him over there. He only had to crash through a few walls.
It's only a
Oh,
couple
yeah.
miles. Bye.
So how much is heard as they as the groups pass by?
Walls are soundproof.
Damn.
Good.
Tauntaun, where are you going?
I shall go into here and take all of the covers from every other room that is not occupied.
You find as you try to do this, you go to take one of the covers and a tendril from Barnaby pulls it back onto the bed.
No.
Barnaby, why?
You don't get a reply, but an eye opens and watches you, and wiggles a tentacle at you as if telling you you're being greedy.
I get cold. I have a lot of surface area.
He just continues staring at you.
Can you make a bigger blanket then?
Roll persuasion.
Did you not expect me to ask that of the mimic?
No. In all honesty, I didn't.
Who would, man?
Eventually, a slightly bigger blanket is provided to you.
Tauntaun just gonna look at the wall, or rather the eye, then just shut the door behind him, and then become actual Tauntaun.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna need more blanket than this.
As
You are given another blanket.
As Thorgrim
Thank you,
settles
Bobby.
into bed, Thorgrim is going to reach out and pat one of the walls and just say, "Sorry about whacking you in the head there, Barney. I was not feeling too great."
Sorry about whacking the head there with my head there.
Yeah.
You don't get a reply, but you know Barnaby in fact heard you.
I love the fact that I seem to ask some of the questions the TM just never expects.
That's your whole ML.
I honestly do not expect him to not expect me to just ask for a bigger blanket. Or ask to just go to a bookstore. But anyways, all I got. Because I highly doubt Tauntaun's practiced enough in Arcana to make magic.
Okay. Ada will just share the bed with Ricky.
Alright.
Aww, cuddling with the new adopted child.
She is keeping respectful distance.
But she's your adopted child.
Not a child.
She's an adult.
So you just gotta cuddle with the homie.
She ain't cuddling.
So, all of you receive a long rest.
Yay. Da na na da
Yay,
da
I get a
da
whole
da.
one spell slot back.
I get a few back in my health.
Because I only use one spell.
I had to use a bunch of spells to keep your ass alive.
Actually, wait, no, I used two spells. I used haste. That thing. The lightning bolt. Proceed.
I feel naked without my action surge.
No, that's too many arcane recoveries. I only need 5. Should I roll my D3?
Yes.
Also, should I be rolling for something else?
No, you already did your roll.
Oh, sweet, I got
Okay, so I'm not pulling any abilities.
That's what the con check was for.
Huh.
What? You went through with it in the end?
Well, see, Chaos nat 20'd on one of his performances.
Holy shit, man.
And then I nat 20 the Constitution check.
What'd they get from Flint?
That's
Hold
what I
on.
want. That's what I'm curious about, but we're gonna find out.
You get Maximus. Congratulations.
Last.
I get a stand. Apparently, I get Maximus as a stand.
You get,
He actually kind of kick ass.
You get you get Maximus, but he's like a third the size.
No. You get Maximus, but he's smaller.
You get Minimus.
Nah, man. Fitting with the theme, you just get his schmeat.
Thorgrim, you wake up.
Yep, Thorgrim's gonna stretch,
up.
get up, put a little bit of key into his hammer, give it a little pat, say, "Good morning, Smasher," and walk out the door and begin his morning stretching.
Mark, time for you to wake up now.
Tauntaun will take on the Tauntaun form and get out of his blanket. Then just pat Barnaby's table, I guess? And simply go, tell no one about what I actually look like.
You get no reply.
I will take your silence as cooperation.
Mimics can. Well, that's not true. Mimics can't speak. Barnaby doesn't want to speak yet.
Barnaby doesn't want to speak yet. Just the day that he finally speaks, it's just a thick Scottish accent just talking in German.
Alright. So, Thorgrim, as you're doing your stretches, you see Tauntaun walk out.
God damn it.
Accordion time!
Oh my fucking god.
Alright, so, Edelsorday, you wake up now.
Oh god, it's bad accordion.
Am I awoken by the sound of an accordion?
Not yet.
The rooms are soundproof,
Oh right.
as the DM said earlier.
I forgot. Good.
Yeah, so no sounds of two groups having sex.
She was legitimately about to throw something at you. Alright. So,
Don't hear it until you open the door.
Adel,
I will not. That is not very good.
Adel awakens and then sits up and looks around.
See Hubert already awake, currently enjoying some coffee.
Hello, Hubert.
Hello, my baby.
Did you sleep well?
Hold on. I'm having issues.
Oh no.
Is it a cat?
No.
Yes, I did. I did sleep well, my lady.
Good to hear.
How about you?
I actually slept really well.
He nods to this.
She then looks over to Ricky.
You see her still sleeping.
She pats her on the head and then gets up. Alright, let's go and get some breakfast. She'll then head out.
As you open the door, you hear the bad accordion playing, and before you have a chance to react, you just see a very large pillow just suddenly flop into Tauntaun.
Wait, how big of a pillow? Are we talking like body pillow or like
Body
fucking
pillow.
chair?
Body pillow. As Barnaby does not take appreciation to your bad playing.
She sees
It's early in the morning, pillow man.
You get hit by the pillow again.
this before
Pillow fight, pillow man.
she sees this before looking back to Ricky. She awake?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hey, she can sleep already.
For a brief moment, her eyes were like glowing red, but seeing that she's still asleep, she calms down and shuts the door. But then just glares over at Tauntaun.
Careful, you keep that up, I might get horny.
If you keep that up, and she gestures over to the accordion, so early in the morning, I am going to toss you off the ship.
Well, that'd be rude of you.
So is waking up people.
To be
But
fair,
don't kill me.
to be fair, my lady. To be fair, my lady, he didn't actually wake anybody up.
Yes, which is why I'm only threatening to toss him off the ship instead of actually going through with it.
You're threatening to kill me, I can't swim.
Also, you were going into the
Heh, chip puns.
What are you talking about?
Did he awaken anybody?
No.
Then your point is moot, and you shouldn't be threatening to punish him for doing something he didn't do.
That's why I haven't taken a hammer to his head already.
And Jubilee, you wake up around this time.
kind of looks around for the motivational buddy.
It's currently... You find it on the table between the two beds, and it's currently doing push-ups.
Kind of bend over to its level and kind of observe it to get my thing.
It'll stand up before giving, you assume, a kiss on the nose before flopping over as you get a D12 inspiration for the day.
Nice. Okay. I'll look over to see how Squib's doing.
He seems to be waking up a little groggy, but otherwise he's alright.
Now, how did he do?
You don't think he can feel his legs.
Dear God.
She'll walk over and pat his head. I'll get you some breakfast.
I'll be okay. Don't worry.
Takes like one step, falls over.
I'll just kind of kiss him on the forehead and be like, "You did good," and go right out.
He blushes to this. And you all see breakfast items currently waiting for you in the dining area. It seems that Barnaby is able to actually prepare the food, to everyone's surprise.
Barnaby.
Thanks,
Honestly,
Barnaby.
you're inside of a sentient ship. I'm not going to consider this a surprise.
Also, Jubilee, you didn't say you left clothes.
Oops.
Jubilee, please.
No, honest mistake this time. Goes back in and puts clothes on.
She really likes walking out like that.
At this point,
Perhaps she is a nudist.
maybe she
I
is.
No, I actually forgot to put on clothes.
I'm going to pretend she's a nudist.
Yeah.
I am going to agree with Hubert. She'd be great as a nudist.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Adolf Sarday would not like Hubert saying that.
No, there's nothing wrong with being a nudist. I've been to a few kingdoms where everyone is.
Maybe I'll just do it in your name and see how you like it.
Excuse me?
Great Adolf Sarday's great nudist Jubilee. You can see it now.
What? Now she just... At first she was annoyed and now she's confused.
Oh, Grim, are you going to join us?
Yeah, I think I will. Food is food.
Oh yeah, Ada will give Zuriel his thing as well, which is basically just his breakfast.
So, I'm gonna move Thorgrim. You're joining.
You're having
said.
dinner with the family!
I want breakfast.
Yeah, but you didn't move your token.
Oh,
So I'm moving you.
that's because my internet's kind of being silly.
Oh.
But, as you all look, it's mostly cooked fish, but you can tell that it's very fresh. You're certain it was caught today.
Any vegetarian options?
Why?
There are no vegetarian options when it comes to seafood,
She will reluctantly eat some fish.
because there's quite literally nothing in the sea that is,
I mean, unless you like kale, or not kale, algae.
or
I
seaweed.
don't know. Yeah, there's
Seaweed's
also-
tasty.
No, it isn't.
It is.
It is tasty.
No. I am DM and my word is law, and seaweed tastes like shit.
No!
I'm chaotic good. I
Seaweed's,
don't follow the law. For the greater
seaweed's
good.
tasty.
I am also chaotic good.
I'm lawful good, but I say fuck you, seaweed's great.
And
Anyways,
Follow your own law.
also, I think we lost Thorgrim.
Uh-oh.
I can still hear you.
Oh, nice.
Awesome! We did lose him on roll 20 though, but don't worry. So, what are y'all doing now that you're enjoying your meal?
Tatum Carrington.
That's me.
Oh.
That's Tauntaun's full name is Tatum Carrington.
Oh, well, fair enough. Okay. So,
It's
quick
nickname.
thing. I don't know what Squib's abilities are, but it seems interesting.
Well,
Interesting.
The warlock, depending on who he's patron to or what they are, it could change.
Adel will pop on her goggles and look over at Squib.
Where does that go?
Oh, he's behind us.
I'm not prepared for you to see Maximus channel. So I have to go get Maximus real quick.
Ah,
Maximus just being so hyped after Squib's night last night.
We just needed to do X and X.
You see Maximus currently standing behind Squib. His arms are crossed as he seems to be vigilant before noticing that you're looking right at him. Before he points to Squib and then gives you a thumbs up while nodding. He seems to be approve of something. You're not sure what.
Adel slowly looks back to Jubilee. Interesting is one way to put it.
I'm gonna reset my computer briefly, so I'll be a few minutes.
Alright.
Okay. Well, to put it bluntly, I don't know if Warlock is the correct route, Tauntaun.
What do you mean?
Well, new ability. Actually, I think I'll show you right now.
Ah, so it didn't take that long, I see.
She'll walk over to Tauntaun and place a hand on his shoulder. And boom.
Do we even see anything?
You do not feel any different. You have no idea what she has just done to you.
She looks between.
Adel Sarday, you're still wearing your goggles, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You see Hubert's Dark Father actively getting away from Tauntaun.
Nope.
No!
She.
No!
Adel looks over to the Dark Father and then over to Tauntaun. Huh.
So, what I did is I think I made it so it's harder to kill you now, Tauntaun.
Oh, that's handy.
Death Ward? No. We can't just kill him, Hubert.
I mean,
if what
good,
Jubilee,
but then it'd be a waste of my spell, and I don't like that.
if what Jubilee says, I wouldn't kill him.
I know you want to take the opportunity to stab him, but let's not.
It'll still feel pain. That's not. It doesn't make him immune to things,
I didn't say it did.
and it would also
Yeah.
be a waste of my effort then too. And that's no.
If anyone's gonna kill me, it's gonna be me.
Or a Kraken.
It tried. I'm still alive. It's dead.
Not for lack of trying.
What I think it'll do is it'll save you from dying once, but afterwards it will pretty much not work anymore.
So
you get
Death
one
Ward.
shot, and even from that, yes, exactly.
So, what I'm hearing is that you think this isn't a warlock ability because you don't know that warlocks can contract with death things.
More or less that this is usually a cleric or paladin thing.
Usually, but not
More
always.
of divine nature. This type of magic's more divine nature.
Hey,
I mean, Warlock's not fully out of the question, however, it's not as likely. He might be a cleric.
Squib.
Edel Sarday, or not Edel Sarday, Jubilee, let me put it to you this way. You know how there's death gods? Are there death gods? Do you guys have death gods?
There is death. And Necros, I believe.
Yeah, see, so you know how there's those two?
Necros is the god of undeath.
Just
That's
same
actually
side of the
even
coin.
better. Both have to deal with death. It's this past deal
Yes,
with
but
death.
warlocks tend to not. But warlocks of them tend to not have this power, but clerics of them do.
Squib?
Yes, clerics all have access to them. But
I-
certain patrons give different things. Like, my patron gave me... Fuck. What?
My patron gave me fuck.
Bruh.
I don't pretend to understand how it works.
After
but
you
I'm just
call
theorizing.
Squib, after you call Squib over, he comes to join at the table.
Hello, Squib.
Hello, Squib.
Hi.
What can you tell us about Maximus?
He's very stubborn.
Oh,
As one,
was he able to cast magic when he was alive?
No.
Did he or you have anything to do with a god of death or life?
No.
yeah, I was just using those as an example.
She then just shrugs
Have
off
you ever
fragilely.
been known to heal people?
Me? No.
What about Maximus?
No.
She-
Maximus was warrior.
Adel snaps her fingers. Wait, no, I think I get it now. Remember,
Like a paladin?
Maximus keeps him alive.
Okay.
And he's died several times. For
Not
one,
a lot.
is several years older than he should be. Is immune to magical effects.
No, I'm not.
You're not?
I can sometimes break free of them. I'm not immune.
Oh, well, resistant to magical effects. So essentially, you just got a version of what Maximus does to him.
So was Maximus a paladin?
No, he didn't have any magic.
Okay, so what it sounds like to me is that he's just kind of contracted to an undead, and the undead is doing undead things to keep him alive.
Technically speaking, we were told that Maximus' soul fused with Squib's, so he may not even be considered undead.
Adel just takes off the goggles. I believe it sounds to me like it's just some friend that's protecting him. Though how Maximus is strong enough to do that is beyond me, but honestly,
He's very stubborn.
there's
I mean,
levels of
It's
stubborn
not a
that
matter of strength for it. Meta-wise, you can be contracted to a unicorn. That is one of the options given for a celestial warlock. It's just unicorn.
I know. I'm playing it off as like I don't know, because considering I play as Celestial Warlock in another game.
But, Ayla just shrugs. But either way, Maximus and the Squib are a very strange case, but I think it is a unique one.
Maybe. I mean, the way I had gained my warlock powers was I fucked my way into a cult.
So you have said many times, despite me
He has
asking you not to.
I just kind of stayed for the cook.
Hey,
Hast thou returned, Thorgrim?
Literally everything on my computer just started lagging super hard, so I had to reset.
sounds to me like your computer ran out of memory, bud.
Computers do that sometimes.
Yeah, it's fine now. It just before it was just like, yeah, no.
Yeah, the next time that starts happening, I recommend opening Task Manager and just closing whatever shouldn't be open.
Yeah. Problem is, I might do that because I'll probably open Firefox the 87th time.
Probably.
Or Chrome.
Or
I
Chrome.
don't use Chrome.
Anywho, Ale will get up after eating and stretches. Alright, I'm going to go check on the captain and Henderson. And see how far along we are.
Tell
Did
them
you
I'm
save
coming.
that?
Hi. Oh, hi.
You actually see both of them coming into the area, and they both look to you.
Ah, Captain Henderson.
Hi. The next area is going to be rather tricky.
Some elaborations required.
I am afraid I can't give you elaboration.
Why not?
It's complicated.
That sounds like all the more reason to elaborate.
Considering that we almost died on our first day, I'd like to know what we're getting into.
The more you know about it, the more dangerous it is.
How?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
Is there anything you can tell us?
Yes. I need you all to repeat after me. Are you ready?
Okay.
What is that?
I do not recognize the bodies in the water.
I do not recognize the bodies in the water.
Bodies in the water.
Yes.
That's disconcerting.
And that
This
is
is some cryptid level shit, isn't it?
I need you all to repeat that phrase constantly over the course of the next couple of hours.
Okay, I think I know what's happening.
Adol
Don't look in the water, whatever you do.
Adol looks at Thorgrim and back to her. Okay.
See what's up.
It's not undead.
Something to do with bodies in the water. And the less we know, the safer we are.
Correct.
So if that's the case, why don't we just lock ourselves in our room?
It does not work that way.
Oh.
I don't recognize the bodies in the water.
Alright. But
More of an illusion magic.
I have to ask, what happens if we do?
I'm assuming quick and utter death. Or drowning. One of the two.
Either way, I do not recognize the bodies in the water.
It's closer to an aberration. Than anything else.
Huh. That sounds like it.
Okay, so is it going to jump on the ship and attack us or something?
No.
Okay then. So as long as we remain in the ship, don't recognize the bodies in the water, and don't look at the water, we'll be fine.
One can hope.
Wait, what happens if Barnaby does the thing?
Barnaby is immune to the effect.
Ah, that's handy.
Okay. Yeah, well then.
Barnaby to get through this faster.
It's possible, but I do not know if it will work.
Anyone here know Expeditious Retreat?
No.
Mark does.
But he ain't here.
Yeah, he is. He is an NPC under my control.
Yeah, but he's just in a room, currently not existing.
Yeah, but he can overhear the conversation.
Mark!
Alright.
Mark, my friend, help me make Barnaby go faster.
Mark will cast Expeditious Retreat.
I will cast the haste.
This only lasts for a minute. She said this is going to take hours.
Well, how fast is Barnaby normally?
Fast.
I need a speed here because haste doubled it.
I don't have a
An
speed.
extra action to dash. That's movement, dash, dash, then bonus action dash.
I don't have a speed ready. He is boat.
What kind of boat?
Boat. Don't
I
worry
don't
about
think
what
Jordan's gonna let you do your calculations here. Adel's gonna go back into the room to check on Ricky.
He seems to be waking up. She's a bit groggy.
Ricky,
She looks to you.
we're going to be going into a dangerous area. Essentially, we don't really know much, but you just need to remember and constantly repeat the phrase, I do not recognize the bodies in the water. Okay?
Okay.
Adel nods. And try and stay close to me. Something feels off.
She nods.
Alright, Captain Henderson. Thanks for the warning.
She nods to this.
So are we all just gonna chill down here? If so, I say we play a game of strip poker.
Actually, Captain Henderson, I do have a question for you two.
That would be.
How did you meet?
At this, you see Ava actually cross her arms as she doesn't seem to want to explain the story.
If it's too personal, then don't forget I asked.
She's just prideful.
Prideful? Is it an
Yeah,
embarrassing
she-
story?
Captain Galewin, if I buy you booze, will you tell me the story?
No. I'll tell you the story free of charge.
Oh, well.
Go ahead.
You see Ava kind of give him a glare, but you can tell that no matter what, you can't stop him. And he just goes, oh, it's nothing. It's rather anticlimactic, in all honesty. I happened to be wandering through the pub she was in, and in her drunken stupor, she told me that she found me very attractive.
Wait, that's it?
That's it.
Oh, so are you two in a relationship?
Yes.
Ah, that explains some things.
So.
That is a nice story. I don't understand why you don't once want to share it, Gelwind.
Because I don't like sharing things about Hindi.
I mean, this pertains to you more than anything else.
I disagree.
Way more like Il Sarday.
I still don't see the similarities between us.
Well, then drink a bottle of wine and we can find out.
That is not going to happen.
How's about whiskey?
No.
Scotch?
No.
Soju?
Everyone roll a perception.
Oh boy.
And it begins.
It begins.
I got an at
You don't hear shit.
one! It'll start, hey, here's everything.
Is this the one where I want to fail?
I hear better.
Alright. So, Thorgrim, you begin hearing a light thumping sound against the hull of the boat as it sails along. Other than that, you don't hear anything else. Jubilee and Dadel Sarday, you hear whispering coming from outside.
Bodies in the water.
Roll a wisdom save.
Oh, me?
Both you and Dadel Sarday.
Oh boy.
Oh, so it was
This is one we wanted to fail.
Oh god.
Of course it's the one I want to fail where I got critical success.
Our wisdom's pretty good, though.
Question, DM.
Yes.
Can Tonton's rambling about various types of liquor to see what he can get Edelsarday to drink give him advantage?
Unfortunately, no, but I do find that to be a funny way.
I mean, Alo kinda ignores what Tauntaun says half the time when it gets like this, so I'm really not
Right.
sure.
So, Adel Sarday and Jubilee, you hear someone calling to you, and you feel compelled to go topside.
Do I notice them looking a little odd?
You notice them walking towards the stairs that lead topside.
Hey, there you go. Right, there you go.
You all are free to answer him if you want to.
Oh,
I don't know, just taking a quick look.
yeah. I needed some
You
fresh air.
always say the phrase before you go up.
Look at what?
You don't recognize the bodies in the water.
I do not recognize the bodies in the water.
There you go.
Up we go.
Thorgrim's gonna follow actually, and he's gonna rapidly repeat, I do not recognize the bodies in the water. I do not recognize the bodies in the water. I do not recognize the bodies in the water as he like hurries after them.
Okay. Is anybody else going topside?
Hubert, should we go after them?
Hubert always follows Adel Sarday. That is not a
He
question for him.
puddles. He puddles.
I like to assume that Tonton goes, Hubert, should we follow after them? And Hubert's already fucking gone.
He's like, why did I even bother asking?
Again, the outline.
Nah, cardboard.
So,
Hubert's better than an outline. He's got just like some fucking amazing cardboard sculpture of himself.
It's actually like a little glass sculpture that shatters.
alright, so, are you going topside, Tauntaun?
Alright, Squib, we should probably go save the idiots.
Hi. I mean,
Because I said so now. Come on. I will grab you by the tail.
okay. Alright. So, everyone who is now topside, I need wisdom saves from you all, please.
Where's Carlson?
Oh boy.
He went below deck.
Does repeating the saying give us advantage?
No.
Oh boy.
23!
Okay.
Finally, some saves that I'm actually good at instead of just fucking dex saves.
Okay. Oh boy. Things are
Do I have the highest addition to win?
Yeah, it looks like. Well, it's again casting class.
Hold on.
This isn't my casting stat.
I have to check you.
Yeah, but most casters have like high intelligence, high mental stats.
Although, for my wisdom and charisma, they're both working.
Yeah,
Hubert,
Yeah, except for the fact that my strength and dexterity took a dip into the 9s.
Hubert technically has a +10 to his.
Yeah, but you guys also get your proficiency bonuses.
Alright. So. Let's see. So. Thorgrim and Adelsard Day. As you begin muttering to yourselves, you both hear someone desperately calling for you over the edge of the boat. And you feel compelled to go look.
Yep. Had a feeling.
So if you guys would kindly go up here and look. Oh, hold on, can't see that. Go up here and look over the edge of the boat. I would very much appreciate it.
Okie dokie.
What
No,
if I don't
just-
want
Just Thorgrim and Adelsard. You are compelled to.
to? Thorgrim isn't, but I'm not.
All right.
Don't recognize the bodies in the water. I don't.
And Thorgrim, as you peer over, you see a dwarven woman floating in the water. You recognize her. She has very blank eyes. She's staring into the distance. For just a moment, she turns her head towards you. As Amber is now looking you dead in the eyes, beckoning you to come into the water with her.
Okay, well, you said her name. I'm jumping in the water.
All right.
God damn it.
Adelsard Day. Before that happens, you see a drow woman, and suddenly your mind is flooded with memories. You grew up with this woman. This is your sister, and she's looking to you with very sad eyes, and you swear you see her say the phrase, "I miss you," as she reaches a hand for you. And Thorgrim, I need you to roll athletics, as Hubert is going to try and restrain you.
I'm gonna do the same thing for Adelsard Day.
Nope, Hubert does not manage to out-wrestle Thorgrim.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on.
Should I re-roll the same thing for Adelsard
Is Adel still in her right mind, or is she, like, out of it now?
You are in a fog. You don't feel compelled to jump in the water yet. Thorgrim does, apparently, because Matt says Thorgrim does.
Hey,
My
Squid,
what?
you ask
That's my wife in the
Maximus
water.
to
I gotta
grab
jump after her.
Okay.
I didn't
Do
catch
not
what
recognize the bodies in the water. I do not recognize the bodies in the water.
Hold on. What did you say to
I was
Squib?
asking Squib if you could get Maximus to just go grab Thorgrim.
I could get him to punch Thorgrim.
So long as he stays
Close
on the tip, I don't care how it works.
Okay. So as you say this, Tauntaun, you turn and you see Thorgrim just swan diving into the drink, and that's
I'm
where
coming,
we'll call
baby.
It. That's where we'll call it for the night.
Oh, I was about to do something.
Oh, go ahead then.
Okay. Since she was in, like, her right mind and she doesn't want to jump into the water because I think at this point she'd have a feeling something here is up.
No.
Nope.
No.
Is she seeing Thorgrim?
You are 100% convinced that is your sister.
What about this person?
You don't see her.
Oh.
Only Thorgrim sees her.
But does she notice Thorgrim diving into the water?
This is happening at the same time that Thorgrim's about to do his, that you are deciding what you're going to do.
Oh. Alright. So, she's trying to come to terms with the fact that her sister, who she didn't even remember, is still there?
Oh, you remember everything.
Oh,
now.
well,
You
now
rem-
she
you
remembers.
Yes, you remember growing up with her. You remember being taught lessons with her by your side. You remember everything about her. You also remember she is the one who said she had to go and left.
She's almost...
You remember everything.
She's almost overwhelmed by this. But she does remember not recognizing the bodies in the water. And she's about to look to Thorgrim and sees that he's about to swan dive in.
Oh, this is happening at the same time.
Oh, so he is diving in?
When
No.
you tell me what you are doing, that is when Thorgrim will dive.
Ah,
I
well,
want to know what you are doing.
she was about to grab him and just dive back.
Roll athletics.
Oh wait, no, not that. That back.
Oh, where are you going?
Back into my room?
Okay.
Idle start 8. No, fuck this. Oof.
Before that though, roll a wisdom save.
Of all the
We'll see.
times.
We'll see if you're actually able to do
Of all the times. It has to be now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Ooh.
that. As you are about to do this,
But
as you
question.
are, what?
Question. I still have the inspiration.
Yes,
Can I give it to someone else?
yes.
I give it to Adel Sardan.
So, what do I roll?
Advantage. That's all inspiration does. It just gives you advantage on one thing.
Alright.
That's way better.
Oh,
Yeah, and you're in Hubert's aura.
oh, that too.
Yes. So that gives you a +4, which makes that a 23.
Yeah, Tauntaun saved.
So, as you reach for Thorgrim, you see, or you freeze as it feels like you are about to cave and join your sister, who you now remember the name of Pan. And then right as you do, you see Thorgrim about to scramble over the boat, and for the briefest moment you see fear in his eyes as his eyes dart over to you as if asking for help subconsciously before you grab him on the shoulder and disappear. And we get to continue this encounter next week.
Jesus Christ,
Adel
man.
Sardan and Hubert alone.
These are some goddamn dangerous ass waters. But now I am curious as to who the fuck you're gonna throw at Tauntaun.
Okay. I know a bit about this. I will only mention stuff
We'll
if...
say nothing.
Okay, good. Then I will not
I'm
mention
really
anything.
All of us know about this goddamn SCP.
Not as much as I know. But I am glad that we didn't dive in.
This thing is false. Is all I'm gonna say.
I do.
I knew the very moment that you mentioned this encounter that you were going to do this, and I both hated and loved you for it.
Ha
And just imagine,
Well-
and just think, it isn't over yet.
What?
Sure it
Well,
is.
I'm about to perform my butt off for this now.
I'm.
Because now I finally get an opportunity to use counter charm.
This.
You didn't think it would be that easy, did you?
Yes.
You know, for a moment, yeah, I did.
So,
Can we ever just have a simple fucking...
no.
No.
We
This
did
is
at the
Dungeons and
beginning.
Dragons.
Simple is over.
Can we ever have a simple what?
travel?
Oh
Like
no.
every time we've done some form of travel, It either ends poorly or has a whole bunch of shit in the middle.
Well,
Yeah,
we
I'm not
did
gonna-
get.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys are getting exceedingly unlucky with the deal.
We did get to the pirate town without running into anything.
That is true.
That's
That's
probably the
because
most.
the water around.
Bad.
That's probably the most unincidental.
But the sea is where all the
travel
most
we've ever had.
dangerous shit is.
Yep.
And that's where we're getting into everything.
And every other travel sequence has always had us.
2 days on the
run into
water.
a fucking hydra or a fucking giant spider thing or a werewolf pack or something.
2 days on the water, we've already encountered a kraken, a dragon turtle, and now this.
Ancient dragon turtle.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
makes
Hell.
all the difference because if memory serves, ancient dragon turtles are higher than a red dragon.
So with that being said, we have 17 more days to go. We are fucked.
They are.
If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, subscribe, and maybe watch some more. Be seeing ya.